So, how are we? I've just finished the nicest meal. God damn it, I should just buy Gusto every freaking 2 weeks, I think, instead of keeping on cancelling it, because it's so nice. Hi Becca, how are you doing? How are you recovering after your epic Sunday lunch with all the desserts, ice cream and custard? Hot and cold together? What? Madness. Neil is here. Hi Neil, how are you doing? You need a nap. I mean, I can imagine. Mike is here. Hi Mike, how are you doing? That did sound like quite the epic meal. But not as epic as Neil's trip around Greece, which lasted from much before your meal to after it. I don't know how you stream for that long in one go. Having only done it accidentally, you know, like during a wine stream or whatever. Ooh, that's a lot. It's a lot. We're all mad here. We might all be mad in this. I can't remember, I'll be honest. Heads up if anyone watched the video. I can't even remember when it was. It was when I was in my swing of doing exploring the backlog videos and I was actually in a good rhythm with it until the PC died. Oh, that was a time. And then... yeah, this was one of the ones that almost got lost from my hard drive. Kim is here! How are you doing, Kim? Kim, how is the nook looking? Kim is building a book nook. And I am very jealous because I want a book nook too, but I don't have any stairs in my house, so I can't put, like, I don't have I don't have that cool under the stairs shape to put anything in. Sad times. Sad times. But now she's trying to work out where to put all the books and which books to have on display and which ones that are being paralysed with choice. It's like, but all the books are pretty. Which ones do I put at the front? Ah! The Tom Nook book nook. TM. So I did this as an exploring the backlog back when I was doing exploring the backlogs, which I think was in, I want to say it ran into 2023, and then it was summer 23 that my computer died, wasn't it? As I recall, the second time it died, because it died, yeah, the time when it died and I coped okay with it, as opposed to the time when it died and I really didn't. Yeah, I had to rebuild it. We rebuilt it. We managed to rescue the video footage and stuff that I'd got on the hard drive that had died. That was my main concern, was like losing that sort of stuff. And I then sort of cobbled it together into a video. So it was like pretty much, I think it was the last one of those that I did, because I've just not got back into the swing of that. I really want to do that, and hopefully this year I will. But I thought, for streams, I was like, just thinking today, what should I do? I could do more Hades too, but that excludes people, and I don't like doing that. And I thought I could do, like, pick something long to start, but like Valhalla. It's like I'm not inflicting another Assassin's Creed on you. That's going to be an off stream comfy times in the snow with Wiimodd experience. So I was thinking, like, what would be good would be to start going through the shorter games that are in my backlog and trying to actually play through them, because with Minami Lane, having done that in 2 streams and finished it, I like, and Wilmot works it out, we did in like 2 streams and a bit of off-stream play as well, but it's given me quite a boost to do that with more stuff and like get some things that have a finite end, as opposed to like open-ended stuff that I can play, finish, box off and put away and uninstall, and it's like, I've done that, I've lived that experience is over. Not in a bad way, just, you don't want like open loops left on your shelf kind of thing, do you? All these things waiting for you to do them. We'll not talk about the 100 books that are waiting to be read. We'll not talk about those. This is not a place for that. This is not a book's place. So I was trying to think, something I would really like, and if anyone knows if this is a thing, or like it feels like a kind of an API type thing or something, it would be really great if you could have something. Imagine finishing games, right? I know. Who does that? How are you doing, Bubble? Are you having a comfy weekend? Do you know? Maybe you know. It would be really great if, you know How Long to Beat? There's a plugin on the Steam Deck that you can plug in, and it will tell you any Steam game in your library what the average How Long to Beat time is, which is great, but you have to go into that game's profile to see it. what would be amazing is if something could run that against my entire Steam library and then order them in like the shortest average how long to beat time so that I can see which one, because I don't necessarily know. If I look at a bunch of titles, it could be like 3 hours, it could be 30 hours, I wouldn't know. I'd have to go and like investigate each and every single one, and there are freaking loads in there, and I don't want to do that. With a book it's easier because you can pick it up and look at the sign and it's like, yes, this is a chunky book, this will take me a long time, or this is a very slim book, I can get through this in an afternoon. Bit harder with ebooks, but yeah, really hard to do that with games without having to do them one at a time. So if there was a tool that could do that, that would be amazing. If anyone knows how to write one of those, I don't want to do it in an Excel sheet though, that's so much work. There's like so many games, there's like, I feel like my category in Steam, and I have been slack in actually putting things in the right categories, there's over 200 things in there. And obviously some of them won't be finishable, like some of them are roguelikes, or some of them are puzzle, you know, they don't have an end sort of thing. But ask the plugin maker. I wouldn't know how. But that's a good point. I guess maybe we could find out who made it and go there. Because it must be doable. Like if it Hello? Spreadsheet hype. Hello. Hi, Tracy. It must be possible to extract the information, because the plugin does that, extracts it and displays it on the screen. So I just want a list. I just want it to run it against my library. Possibly, yeah. I don't spend a lot of time in the plugin shop on the Decky. It's Decky, isn't it? Decky loader thing. In fact, when I put it on today, excuse me, when I put it on today, the Steam Deck, because I do it weekly to let it run updates and stuff if I'm not using it, all of the plugins had gone. They're just like, obviously Steam did an update on itself, and then the plugins were just not there. So I can't remember which plugins I had now. It's really unhelpful. A lot of the time it actually uninstalls Decky itself. I've got a mute button. It didn't work. It didn't work. There's literally a button that says mute me. Didn't work. Thanks. Stupid thing. Sorry about that. Yeah. But yeah, so one to look at. And failing that, yes, it does feel like a spreadsheet job, doesn't it? I mean, it's a good way to spend an afternoon. It came up with a yellow triangle. I pressed it, and it came up with a triangle. And I'm like, you're a mute button. Like, you surely can't. It's on my Stream Deck. I know it says Steam Deck. Stream. God, I wish they weren't so closely named. It would make life so much easier. Yeah, literally on the deck in front of me. I pressed it, and it didn't. There's nothing on these. These don't have. Yeah, sometimes this sort of forgets. Like the clip button I've got, the marker button. I've pressed them in the past, and they come up with like a triangle to say error sort of thing. And then I've tried them another time, and they've worked. So I'm like, I don't have the time or brain effort to like sort this out. Just work consistently, you know? Come on. Anyway. Maybe. I think to mute me, I think it's just a case of relinking it. But yeah, anyway, we digress. So this is Grotto. I can't remember an awful lot about it, other than it is, I suppose in a way it is a bit like Astrologaster. We are a seer of the stars, and also windows, yeah. We live in this cave that you can see here. We've got a little tent which you can't see, but you will see it. And people come to us from this sort of tribe. Everything is like kind of weird animal-ish, Lovecraftian horror type looking things. So they come to us for guidance, and we do some sort of star reading, which I can't exactly remember how it works. And then we choose what to tell them, and what we tell them impacts on what happens to them and how things play out for them. And I remember getting as far, I only played like an hour and a bit of it, because that's what I was doing for those videos. And I remember it took quite a sinister turn at one point. That was early on, so who knows where it'll go. How Long to Beat said it's about 4.5 hours for the main story. I can't remember if there's like additional bits or whatnot. It doesn't even want to let me continue that, so it's like it forced me to start a new game. Because why not? I'll just mute myself manually. Don't worry about it, OBS. It's fine. Oh no, Grotto TC is not responding. I'm sorry, what? Can we wait for you to respond? Will you maybe respond then? I've bigged you up. Don't do this to me. Oof! Right?
Of things that
Holy shit.
fall out of reach.
Oh, sorry. It really is ghosting me. Sorry, I'll turn that down. That is quite loud. I turned the settings down as well. Okay, let's see if it carries on.
But this is also a story about people. People who fall. Though, at the end of the day, believe it or not, this is a story of
All about
hope.
how? It's actually making my ears vibrate. It's like the inside of my ears. Use whilst to move. I think we can also, use stick. So we'll. Oh shit! My life did indeed get turned upside down. Okay, so yeah, this is our tent. Sorry, that was really all over the place, wasn't it? This is our little tent. This is where we come to end the day. We've got cute little, I'm going to say Hades Tartarus flames because they're green. And yeah, these things are basically the sort of stars, constellation-y type things that we're going to use to advise people. I think it's sort of kind of, it's not tarot based, but it's sort of that kind of like sword implies such thing and stuff. This is, I think, if I remember rightly, where we go to stand and look at the stars. I don't know if we actually can yet because we haven't had anybody tell us their problems. This actually might be harder with a controller, you know. Oh, spooky. Hello, sir. Who are you? You look creepy as fuck. Press A on a character to speak with them. Yeah, I didn't think they had voice acting. Rah. You scared the shit out of me. I mean, have you seen yourself? Is lurking in caves your thing, or what? Stars stole your tongue. Oh, his little nose twitched. Me name is... Ouch. A pleasure, and you are... I guess I don't speak until perhaps I'm doing the constellationing. I don't know. Don't be shy. Say hi, Mr. Ouch. Oggy's here too. Hi, Oggy. How you doing? This place is like mystical. As in that proverb, the highest sky talks to the deepest cave. So I guess you give people advice by choosing a bunch of stars for them. Isn't it true? Oh, sad. He's got sad eyes. Look, the whole mood thing. Ooh. Poor thing. I mean, stars can say shit, but it's up to people to figure out what they mean. If anything. And people are, like, stupid. What's worse, people are... different. Yes. Yes, you could say that, couldn't you? In it. He's a cockney, in it. Let's imagine, I mean, he's saying yeah as well, which is kind of a little bit cockney as well. Let's imagine you say blue and there's these three guys. The first one, who lives by the sea, reckons you're talking about water. The second one, who lives on a mountain peak, thinks of the sky. And the third one becomes sad, just because. Remember me words, governor, because they're the best piece of advice ever. Now let these stars of yours speak to me. What will I get in exchange for such great advice? Oh, we get to press Y. What does Y do? Ouch! Wants to know what A... Oh, they use A for all the pronouns as well. What A get in exchange for helping you? Okay. I'm just going to walk through the fire. I cannot! It is super solid fire. Okay, fine. Let's go back to the star bit. And I can't remember if, well, I mean, the thing is telling me to stand on the thing, so... use this to look at the stars above. And press A to zoom in. Zoom! You can connect the stars in the sky to draw constellations and use them to influence the people. Oh, I vaguely remember this now. I remember not having a real clue what I was meant to be doing here, other than just constantly connecting lines until it was happy with me. This may be easier with a mouse, I feel. First of all, use A, which I'm going to guess is left mouse button, on a star to select it. It will glow in appreciation. I'm going to flip-flop between the two as it suits me. I love games where you can do that and it lets you. That's, like, the best. Select one more star to draw a longer line. In order to create a constellation, you will need to draw 2 shapes or 2 lines, or even 1 shape and 1 line. Try to remember this because I will forget. 2 shapes or 2 lines, or 1 shape and 1 line. Now deselect the glowing star, select an unconnected one, and draw a new line or shape made of 3 or more stars. I'm going to make this shape, which apparently represents this, which I'm not convinced it does, but that doesn't matter. The number of stars included in the lines and shapes determine which constellation you will get. So we're trying to like unlock a bunch of different constellations, and when we do, if I remember right, they appear on our wall for us to sort of reuse and re-give out to people. If you don't like the current state of your drawing, you can always use right mouse button on a star to erase all its connections. That's cool. I mean, I don't want to, but apparently we have to. Okay. Tutorial over. Create a constellation to answer the visit. Oh, that wasn't the real one. Okay. Oh, okay. We do it in here. Oh. I kind of wanted to make a little... I don't know what. The sound is very satisfying. Hold S to zoom out. We're not moving much, are we? I may as well just stick with the keyboard. Where do we put this? On the wall. Once you've discovered a constellation, you can pick it up from the wall. Everything my eye catches will become my prey. So this is the hurricane. Not at all ominous about eyes and catching, and I've just remembered the thing that turned really sinister when I played this the first time. Yeah. I will not say any more about that because I'm sure we'll see it not too soon from now. Do I give this to you? Rah! Oh, it's raining on him. There you go. Everything the wind or whatever touches will be your prey, or whatever it said. Did them bloody stars just spat their wisdom right on me kisser, governor? It is Dick Van Dyke. It is Dick Van Dyke. Cockney confirmed. How? Right in the kisser. Or maybe Peter Griffin. So, this is kind of what I see is what I want, and what I want is what I get. In it true? Blood? You're my best new friend. Oh, God. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. You just do your lurking or whatnot. Fare you well, Doom Hurricane. Why are you calling me Doom Hurricane? That's not very nice. That's not my name. That feels like a wrestling name or something. Okay. And then I think we sleep automatically and wake up. Painful to listen to in terms of my accent, or or his dialogue, or both. Who can say? Are we? Oh, right, okay. I think this happened last time. Is that I was there looking at it for it, going like, is it going to do anything? And it's like, no, we are actually awake. We just can't see because it's really dark. I can sort of pass an accent every so often, but I'm not. Is this my 10? Oh my god, this is very disconcerting. There it is. Jesus. I don't think I can do it consistently enough. And also, I think there are quite a lot of characters, and I definitely will not remember. I guess we're not meant to go back on the star platform. We're meant to go to sleep in our little tent. Good night, moon. Good morning, moon. Oh no, we're not asleep yet. Sorry, my mistake. There we go. We are awake. We are awake, but it's night time. So why was it dark? Don't know. I assume that is the sound of somebody arriving. Blip, blip, blip. One thing I never did was actually try and go through the exit. I assume it won't let me. It did not let me. Just thought, in case anything happened, might have been interesting. Hello. Oh, why are you wearing a headdress? I salute you, Doom Hurricane. Never told you I'm a big fucking chief in it, true. Mature audiences only, everybody. So, me and my tribe live in an ugly valley, but not too far away from this cave here. It's easy to defend since most of the area is surrounded by the mountainside. There's this river that splits the village in two. And a tiny island in the middle of the river with the hugest tree ever. But yesterday there were signs. Like, big fucking signs and whatnot. First, this huge cloud over our heads, but it never rained. And I heard some elders talking behind me back. Or maybe it was just the wind. It's like the whole In It Blood kind of thing. Just makes me think of the airman from Armstrong and Miller. In It Trudeau. This, that, the other. A bunch of youngsters danced for me. And a thorn pricked me foot. Do you understand them signs, Doom Hurricane? Why call me Doom Hurricane? Is this ugly valley a safe home for me and me tribe anymore? We can press shift to jog a little bit faster. Okay, what should we find this time? I'm a bothered. Bothered though, in it though. Does that make a thing? The big fucking chief ouch wants to know if this is a safe home for Air Tribe. Okay. Oh, because I've got to do either two shapes. What was it? 2 shapes in a line or 2 lines in a shape? I can't remember. Oh god. Okay, right. What have we made? We've made a horse! I'll take it. We've made a porcupine. Okay. We'll take the porcupine. Build a bastion on your bended back, secure it with spikes, and let stillness be your strength. So stay where your tribe is now. So says the hedgehog. I'm sure this advice will have no bad repercussions whatsoever. Rah! All this wisdom spitting on me kisser feels like power. So, stillness, build a bastion, spikes, safe home in it true. You've been helpful to this humble big fucking chief, Doom Hurricane. That's a Twitched clip name, if ever we heard one. Oh, he blew out the fire. Oh no, he didn't. The fire has gone.
This is also a story
weird.
about words.
Duh. Okay.
About
I do enjoy words.
said and words unsaid. About right words that look
So
wrong
loud.
and wrong words that look right. About twisted words that crouch behind other words. Behind silences. Behind smiles.
Okay.
This is a story about lies.
Lies. You sit on a throne of lies. Thank you, creepy voice. That was very helpful. I am going to go to bed now. Oh, we found horse. Does that mean we can use horse next time? Hooves yield to the honest horseman's hold. Never whining, never denying, never neighing where. So if we'd have given him that, I don't know, maybe that would have said to them to move location? I don't know. No, we're not going in here. Oh, we're going back on here. buy them. Just because we can. We have made a stag type thing. And if we change it, we've made whatever the hell this is. I keep forgetting that you don't click on that to pick it up, you press S. Or do you? Yeah, you do, it's here. I will teach you to be like me, said the frog. Give me your legs, the tadpole replied. Creepy. Creepy. Squeezed in its little head, the moose's thoughts about danger pierced its skull and became antlers. Okay. Can I go to bed yet? Oh, it's a puddle. What is this? Oh, is he still there? Ah, there's somebody else here. I hadn't even realised. Hello. There you are, finally, the real soothsayer. Thanks for letting my old bones in. You have been fooled. I have been fooled. My people have been fooled. Danny Dyer, yeah, very much. 2 shapes, 2 lines, or a line and a shape. Okay, I'll try and remember. All by the same despicable being. You know who. I think we all know who, don't we? Go on, Sammy, you can do this. This is a Steam game. The despicable liar who impersonated me by telling you I am the chief. Oh, we did it. Well done, Sammy. Good boy. The stranger who impersonated you by calling himself Doom Hurricane among us the people. Oh, so he's gone back and said he's the... Like, Ouch has gone... I'm going to use he because... Ouch has gone back and pretended to be the soothsayer. What a dick. The despicable liar who said that the stars had spoken. That we should fortify our hamlet with spikes to keep hedgehogs away. Not quite what I said, but okay. Ever since we set our home on the mountainside, 3 chiefs' lives away, we never had to deal with such a despicable liar. We are more than happy to welcome strangers as long as they do something for the community, for the people. His little ears are twitching, it's distracting. If you contribute with your work as we do, then you're one of us. Oh, that's the saddest face. But 2 times out of 3, strangers try to take advantage of us. According to the law, now is my duty to mete justice out. Oh god, this is what I remember. Tell me, soothsayer, which part of the despicable liar's body must be punished? So, you might have noticed that some of these refer to body parts within them. So this one is legs, this one is skull/head, that one was eyes, that one is back, and the horse is hooves, which I guess would mean feet. When I tried this the first time, I chose eye, if I remember rightly, and then Ouch comes back to you blinded. Because they've blinded him. Which is a bit grim. I mean, yes, he was being a bit of a dick, but I don't think he quite deserved that. It was like, what? Okay, that's where we're going with this. So, fun as it would be to blind him again, I kind of want to see what the others do. Like, do we go all in and like just go... I mean, if they break his legs, he's not going to come back, is he? But if... I mean, skull, that's got to be the worst one, right? I mean, eyes is bad, yeah. Blinding him, gouging his eyes out, whatever they did. Pretty bad. We'll all have to go and watch the video back to find out what it was. Skull feels worse than that. Feels like skull. Yeah. Okay, let's take him this constellation. Yeah, I mean, maybe he just won't even come back. Here you go. Its little head. Because you remember Ouch had like really big froggy eyes as well. So like it was... It's true that the stars speak through you. My old bones can feel it. Like fire on a moonless night. Thanks, soothsayer. You're welcome. Try not to cave his skull in too violently. If you can help it. Now we're entitled to go to bed. Or are we? No, we are not. Who's here now? Another person is here. But they weren't here a second ago. I had to walk away for them to come back, right? Okay, I mean, you look like you're from the same tribe, but you might be a warrior for them. Also, you look a lot like the constellation. And you're doing the classic thinking face. I like it. He's a chunky lad, but only up here. So this is you, huh? A stranger who tells our chief what to do. A dangerous madman tries to fool us, pretending he's you, and you just say something. Something about, a little head. Are you flexing at me? I can't tell. And now our chief will have the stranger maimed. But is that the best option? He looks sad about it. Don't stare at me. I'm loyal to our chief. I'm the people's first hunter. Our chief's rate hung. Air right punch. But sometimes I'm not that sure Air's decisions are the ones we need. Prove yourself useful and tell me, stranger. He really has, hasn't he? He was such a big beefcake. He's like, just gonna show off my antlers to their best angle. Should I keep doing our chief's bidding, or should I rebel, or conspire, or what? That's an awfully big question, sir. I'm not sure I'm, like, entitled to give you the answer to that. I mean, it feels like the sword would be an appropriate thing here, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can... Can we make, like, 2 lines? Oh, we've made birds. I guess we'll drop that on the wall, see what happens. What does it say? When their beaks emerge empty from the barren earth, birds plunge the blue above in search of new harvest fields. So if, like, your life is not going the way, or, like, it's not giving you anything that you kind of want / need, move on in search of new adventure? That feels kind of a good thing to tell him. Oh, God, I wonder what that was then. It's the reflection. Why are some of them yellow? There's yellow ones in there. Is that showing me the shapes to draw? Because that's not on there. Everyone try and remember that shape, but the other way up. If you can. That'd be really handy. Thanks. Let's go and tell him this thing about birds, see what he does. Here you go. Huh. You want me to leave our chief, like birds do, huh? I feel like instead of, like, threatening him and rebelling against him, yes, maybe. You feel important telling us what to do. But I'm loyal to my... Yeah, I'm loyal. You were just asking me if you should rebel. That doesn't sound very loyal. Be careful, stranger. I need no stars to see strange days ahead. Small triangle above a square. We'll attempt to draw that. I think it is fairly forgiving, as long as you get something vaguely near it, enough of a shape to do with the thing it needs to give you next, it'll let you have it. Or so it seems so far. Right, are we bedding now? We're going to bed now. I can't do it now. Let us crawl in first person perspective, turn round, and then tip sideways. I don't like this bit because, like, you know that at some point something is going to be stood there in front of him when he opens his eyes. I don't like it. Its little head, the despicable liar, will be punished as the stars wished. Heck, it was never like this at Astrologaster. So, last time, I'm pretty sure Ouch came back the next day with like, they've blinded me. What did you tell them? So let's go and see if he is here. He's not here. Okay, fine. We did never get anybody killed. People died though. Sure, were people not executed for parts in things, plots and things? Thanks for welcoming me again, soothsayer. The despicable liar was punished according to your advice. Shit. I know some hoped for a more extreme penalty, though. What's more extreme than having your head caved in? While some others wanted a milder one. I never know how they see me. He looks like a Christmas tree. I just realised. He's got a Christmas tree on his back. You see, Without that ellipsis, I totally didn't get what you meant. Just how important punctuation is, right? Does the food giver understand why hunters get more food and better huts than the rest? Cough, cough, cough. Does the herbalist, whatever, understand why there are no more resources for air activity? Do kids understand why it's their duty to execute all punishments? What? Do kids understand why it's their duty to execute all punishments? What kind of tribe are you running, you weirdo? Does the teacher understand why the love siblings activity is as important as heirs? Do hunters understand why I let strangers like that despicable liar in? I don't know. These are a lot of questions. Are you actually expecting an answer? Has anyone forgiven me for not banishing the good-for-nothing when I should? Do adults say I'm too young to be a chief? Do youngsters say I'm too old? Are you having an existential crisis, or dying, or both? Tell me, soothsayer, how do the people see me as a chief? Finally, an actual question. Good grief. Right, let's, if we can, draw a small triangle above a square. Okay, so a small triangle. Easy peasy. And then a square. Ooh, but a scorpion though. Or whatever that is. Or whatever this is. Well, we'll take that one is the one that we needed to remember. So we'll see what that is. And it is in the right place in the pond. Is there anything else in the pond? No. I never noticed that the first time. That whole because they do come up yellow, but only when you found them. It doesn't move, yet it keeps growing. It has no legs, yet it gets places. It has no beauty, yet it will heal a many flowers. It is a root. What was his question again? How are they perceived by the people? Because Ariel is here honking as usual, I see. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to a creepy game. How are they perceived by the people? Okay. I mean, that's quite a good description. I mean, I don't know how they see him. I'll teach you to be like, so give me your legs. Bit creepy, bit creepy. We've already got one character maimed, so that's fun. Which one have we not used? Oh, that's a mole. Cute. Buried but breathing. Blind but brave. Breeding. That's really hard to read out loud. Buried but breathing. Blind but brave. Breeding. Blessed. Blech. I feel like that's probably a better one. It's more of a description of a person, isn't it? Hooves yield to the... I just realised you don't actually have to take the... So we've unlocked these just by finding them up there. So if I just stand there and just squiggle loads of things for ages, we could like unlock quite a lot of things here. Which may or may not help, I don't know. As its own sting pierced its back, the scorpion felt treason and the graveyard's call. The sting, though, felt free. That's quite grim, isn't it? A lot of bees, yeah. I think the mole. We'll tell him this, because I have no idea how his people see him. I've never met them, you know. This is what the stars say, though. You're a mole. So that's me in their eyes. Yes, have this mole on your head. Someone who is blind, but also brave and blessed. Is someone better than I expected? Thanks. You're welcome. I aim to please. But what about you? You read the stars, but I don't know how to read you. You don't need to read me. How do you see yourself, soothsayer? Oh, for God's sake. Now I've got to pick a bad one for me. Because there's no good ones left. I mean, this is as cryptic as fuck, isn't it? If we just say this, like, how I see me like this. Doesn't really mean anything. That's probably the correct answer. Don't know what this is gonna be. Mask. Oh, it tells you how to draw it. A shape, isn't it? So, a sort of, whatever that is at the top, over a diamond. Can we draw that? Let's draw that. I already forgot what it was. I already forgot what it was. Let us do the old trick. Where's my wall gone? Ah. 1 second while I just take a photo for reference. Short-term memory loss. Boop. Okay. Right, back to the stone. So, can we even draw this on here? I don't even know if we can. No, that's the horse. No, that's the hedgehog. There it is. I mean, it doesn't look like that, but yeah, sure. It's close enough. It's close enough. Right. Let's go and... The face behind the face behowls the face ahead the face. That seems cryptic and fruity, doesn't it? Let's go and tell him that. Because I don't know what that means. This is how I see myself. Thanks for your honesty, but your riddles are not easy for me. Let's see if I got it right. I mean, I'd be amazed if you did. You think that we show you one face, but hide a howling, more dangerous face. I truly hope that's not the case, my friend. May I call you that, my friend? My old bones want to trust you, and they are never wrong. I mean, you let the frog guy in. But there's something else my bones are telling me. I'm dying of coughing. But I won't wait till death takes me by surprise, like fire on a moonless night. As a chief, it is my duty to choose how and where I want to end my journey. The place I die will be blessed with my spirit, either if it's a crop field, or the forge, or the love hut. So please help me decide which shall be my last gift to the people. How do I draw the love hut? How should I die, and which place or task should be blessed with my spirit? Is there anything in the reflective pool that will help me here? Is there anything we haven't unlocked yet? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know if... There's another pool over here, so I don't know if... Well, there was. I saw another pool. I'm sure I did. Oh, it's here. That's not very helpful. I guess not. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright. How to die and a tribe activity that will benefit. I mean, that's 2 questions. That's not fair. That doesn't answer that. I'll teach you how to be like me, said the frog. Give me your legs, the tadpole replied. Doesn't move, yet it keeps growing. It has no legs, yet it gets places. It has no beauty, yet it will heal many flowers. I mean, that feels like some sort of healing hut type thing. I don't know. But it doesn't answer how we die. I honestly can't remember what I told him last time. Should we get the sword first? No, turn back, turn back. I need to take a picture. I am also going to, I think, just adjust the volumes, because I think we need... The music is very sultry background quietness. The voices are a little bit loud when that other woman comes in. With the spooky sort of thing. Spooky voice. Could be. Could be. I mean, I can't draw that shape. Can I draw it if I turn it round? Because we're only ever going to have these same set of stars, I assume. One, two, three. Oh, okay, so we could do that. And then that sort of does the bottom bit. I mean, and then... Birds. Sword! Nice! Yeah, so you have to mentally rotate it, or physically rotate it on a phone. Okay, what does this say? Be the point that sets the path, the edge that makes the cut, the hand that wields the grip, the smith that forges the sword. So that, I guess, says the smith, because he did mention the smith, didn't he? Oh, I don't know. That is about death and graveyards. Oh, that actually says, like, basically, don't ask me where. Let's try that? I don't know. I feel bad for him because I feel like I'm just going to tell him to, I don't know, just go make up your own mind. Thanks again. May my body bless the stables. Fair. Don't know what you'd have to pick to get the love hut. I really don't. None of those things seems to imply love hut to me. Unless there's a constellation we've not found yet, but I should have tried to draw a heart, maybe. Maybe I'll do that next. May my body bless the stables so our white horses lead us to meteor hunting prey. I mean, I was going to say a heart, but yeah, sure. Maybe that. As for how I shall die, you've given me plenty to think about, have I? How? I should leave now, but I won't say goodbye. Okay. I promise you this is not the last time my old bones speak to you, my friend. Okay. Spooky. Oh, she's back.
And this is also a story about bodies. Because all stories speak about bodies.
It's very aesthetic.
Soft bodies.
We're in Elysium now, clearly.
Flesh. Hard bodies made out of rocks. Arrogant bodies that tell us who we are.
And it's a little bit like Chaos talking to us.
Beaten bodies that cry out for mercy. Crumbling bodies.
Thanks. Is anyone else coming to see me? Oh, my little tent hasn't lit up. Lovely message, thanks. Yeah, let's just see if we can. Can we draw a heart? I mean, I don't suppose you can because you have to draw two things, so... Bollocks. Oh, but we did make something new, so... There's that. What did we make? Wind. We made wind, everybody. And the wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom somewhere and the storyteller will blow new truths into our hearts. So it does have the word heart in it. Hello and good evening to you too. How are you doing? How are things? So far we have got one slightly unpleasant character who was a bit of a liar maimed off screen. And we've just told an elder chief of a tribe where to go and die. Which is a chill way to spend a Sunday evening. Boxes have been consolidated. Interesting. Interesting's not the right word. I guess good is the right word. Like, what a weird choice of word. Also, hi Claire, how you doing? How are you? Yeah, so we don't have a question. I was just at that point just trying to get another thing. Is there any more in the secret pond? No. So yeah, I assume this will all be filled in, given how much connected that wind is to the back of the scorpion. So this will all be filled with stuff. And I hope it starts giving me yellow hints in the water, because I am not going to be able to work out necessarily, like, what shapes have I not tried yet. Can I go to bed now? No. Because someone else has come to see me. Oh, God! Oh, man. Okay, like, brace yourselves, everyone, because they did literally smash his head in, but he's still alive. So this could be grim. I know he's a cartoon and all, but still. Let's talk to him, I guess. Find out how he is. Look what you've done to me! I mean, you've still got the power of coherent speech, so it's not all bad. See me face? They grabbed me head, so I, in capitals, because that's the word we selected. So I could not move it while they sang, little head, little head. And they peel... Oh my god. Right, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I thought they just hit him. They peeled his skin off while he was looking. And now they're tanning it so it becomes a new mask for that bloody songster. Like a cheese string. Get off my screen! Horrible. Oh, that is worse than the eyes. I can't remember what he says when he talks about the eyes, but it's not that bad. Oh, we should have chosen hooves, shouldn't we? Because he literally won't have hooves because he's not a horse. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hope nobody's eating right now. Hope you weren't eating. Sorry if you were. You know who did that to me? Let me guess. Was it me? Oh no. Kids! That Dodder-in-Chief told them little kids to maim me. This feels like a weird and horrible tribe. I feel like he's better off without them. And they went on with it as if it was some sort of game, laughing and dancing around the ceremonial tree. Zooming in. What's wrong with these people? I feel, ouch, if ever a name was well deserved, that you're probably better off moving out. You can figure how much I cried, isn't it true? How much I begged for mercy and whatnot. How much I cursed your wisdom-spitting stars. That's a valid. How much I despise your posh cave now. Yes, my posh cave. I made you, Doom Hurricane. But one day I'll destroy your truth. Oh, God. I don't want you as an enemy. Don't want you as a friend either, but I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I kind of want to start the game enough times to see the different things that they do to him. Like if we'd picked legs. If we'd picked legs, how would he have even got here? They would have broken his legs, surely. And now I feel like he's going to appear every time I shut my eyes. Okay. Somebody has arrived. Probably not. Oh, who are you? A new person. I'm humbled to meet you, Soothsayer. Okay, you look like a snake, but with a body. As in, one with limbs. The one I love... Oh, it's the chief's mate. The one I love speaks wonders of you, especially since you said that the tribe sees him as a good chief. But something's wrong. Oh, look at those fangs. Oh my god. When we cuddle up in our tent, I can feel the one I love trembling, just like I used to tremble after my kisses. With those fangs? Are you sure? But when I pose my lips on her neck... Pose? Odd choice. The one I love trembles no more. And then, when the one I love falls asleep, her breathing trembles like a kiss that will never be planted. Okay. I beg you to tell me, Soothsayer, what is wrong with the one I love? Is this... Yeah, like, you mean the dying one, right? The one who loves the chief wants to know what's wrong with him. So, do we tell them that the chief is dying and we told them to go and be dead in the stables, or not? Any more secret messages? No. Okay, so what do we have? We have... Ooh, that feels spicy. As its own sting pierced its back, the scorpion felt treason and the graveyard's call. I mean, that's probably the truest one, because the chief is dying and feels the graveyard's call. So we could just be really honest with them. No, not so much that one. Although these are greyed out, which makes me think... Oh no, you can use them. Okay, it's probably just we haven't used them yet, I suppose. The wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom somewhere and the storyteller will blow no truth. That doesn't really feel right, does it? No, I'm going to go with the scorpion because it is truest and I feel like they deserve to know the truth. And if the chief isn't going to... where did you go?
And this is also a story about answers
Oh,
ignored.
I don't like that.
About counsel not delivered.
Don't like that. Why did you disappear?
Too hurried to wait.
Oh god, I'm gonna go to sleep and it's gonna come and get me. I'm gonna watch like this. Because I'm a big wimp. I'll watch it on the small screen. Okay, it wasn't a jump scare, fine. Oh no, is he dying tonight? Oh dear. May my body bless the stables so our white horses lead us to meteor hunting prey. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Oh, I didn't get to deliver my scorpion message. So you never see them come in, you just see a little bit of light there. Oh man, okay. Can I help? Hi strangers! Hey stranger. Yes? Huh. I mean... why? Why what? Our chief is dead! I know. During my dawn rounds, the hostler, sorry, came to me. Someone had broken into the stables. Oh, that's my watch. When I got in, I saw our chief standing among all our white horses. I asked, "What are you doing?" "This is my last duty," our chief said before lying down and starting to shout like hell. Oh god, this is not a good way to die. He made himself get trampled. The horses panicked, reared out. When we finally calmed them down, our chief's body was a pulpy mess. Only the bones were spared. Tell me what you think about that. Your stars told me to rebel, and now? Who shall I rebel against? I'm not sure they did tell you to rebel. They told you to go and make a new home somewhere else, didn't they? Didn't they? They didn't say rebel. I suppose. Yeah, you're right. I lack the right words to say how I feel. Quote art, I guess? I don't even know what I feel, but I've never been good at any of that either. What a bunch of weirdos. Tell me, stranger, how should I feel? Well, that's a great question. Does the pond have anything to say? No. I mean, it feels like this is the one that says step up and be the new chief, right? Be the point that sets the path, the edge that makes the cut, the hand that wields the grip, the smith that forges the sword. That's the inspirational pep talk that he wants, maybe? But we could also say, the wind will spread our seeds and the life will bloom somewhere and the storyteller will blow new truths into our hearts, which sounds a little bit like airy fairy fluff that means nothing. Why can I not move? The birds are... that doesn't really feel like it means much. Can I tell him this? I want to know how this should feel. I'll teach you how to be like me, said the frog. Give me your legs, said the tadpole. It's just so random. It's so random. We already told him that one, didn't we? Not him, the other one. I'm going to tell him the frog just because I want to see what happens. I should slaughter everyone. No, that's not what I meant. Stop misinterpreting my star words. You're telling me I should have learned from our chief but hurt them instead? Oh, I suppose that is how that could be interpreted. Well done, him. How you dare! How very dare. I didn't come here for your advice, though. I mean, you literally did, but sure. Okay. 2 days ago, our chief told me on the day I died, please give my bones to the soothsayer. My bones will soften hard choices for my star-reading friend, but I'll be whispering from the other side. Little did I know how soon I would have to keep the given word, too, with a heavy heart. Now use these bones and make the stars tell me how he's doing on the other side. Okay. What bones? Are the bones around here somehow? You can communicate with the old chief using air bones. And where... oh, they're over here. Oh, it's like Cult of the Lamb. We're building up a whole little... little compound thing. Okay, I'm trying. You won't let me in. Let me in? Let me in? I mean, you've put rocks there. There's no wonder I can't get in, right? Game. Oh my god, right, okay, you have to click on it, but from a distance. Okay, cool. Throw the bones! That's not many bones. He was a big guy. For many moons, my first hunter did just the opposite of what I asked him to. Okay, so you're telling me to tell them the opposite of what I want them to do. Wants to know what he's feeling. So, what should we tell him? The opposite if we want to tell him. Maybe the sword then? If it's the opposite. Yeah. Also, we've not used it yet, so. Here you go. Huh. I can never see the dots because it's not like text. I see what you're trying to do here. Let's tell the first hunter that the other side is a scary place where our late chief must always stand guard. Like the hand that wields the grip. But I see through your lies. Our late chief is safe on the other side. You didn't expect that, huh? I mean, I have no idea if he is actually safe on the other side, but you've proven yourself useful against all odds, including your own will. And much to my surprise, I feel like keeping your company. Great. Don't make me regret this, stranger. Okay. Oh, she's back.
And this is, at its heart, a story about loss. But in order to feel lost, you must find something first. And cherish it until you can't remember who you were before that something. Or that someone. This is a story about you.
No, it's not. It's a story about everyone else. It's not about me. Nothing to do with me. I am merely the conduit through which the stars speak. And I'm going to bed. Don't bother me. Oh. Is the mate going to come back? I wonder. And would the mate have always disappeared even if I'd chosen really quickly and gone straight back? I wonder. I assume, yeah. Wonder if we should like try and make some more random shapes just to... Oh, hang on, have we got fire? That's not fire, is it? That's wind. Or is it? Is that the same as the one I just saw? Yes. I think it's slightly rotated. Birds. Moose. Oh, that one's new though. We'll have that. What's the mountain? Oh, mountain. Oh, look at that. That's a perfect fit. Mountain. My head is so high, the mountain complained, that I'm always the first to be rained and snowed on. That sounds like a leadership whine, doesn't it? But handy to know. Okay. Anything else random that we could get? Remove. We make two shapes? Yeah. Mountain can't shop in Tesco in peace. Scorpion. Oh, new thing. What is that? What are you? Shadow. A box with an X. You can cross over, yeah, I'll try that now. The lecher makes a wish. The whore grants a groin. In the shadows, a secret is shared amid worlds. Is that the thing that would have got the love hut? I don't know. It's the only thing that mentions groin. Can you imagine, though? Oh my god, if you had this at the start and then they inflicted that on him and it used the word groin? Like, what would he come back and show us? Surely, like, not being castrated, surely he wouldn't, like, they wouldn't do that, right? Would they? We need to make a list. By the time we get to the end, make a list of all the body parts. And then just start it multiple times to see what happens with the different ones. Oh my god. It's eunuch time, baby. Oh, I was going to make a box, wasn't I? Sorry. Where's the direction gone? Yeah, we'll just see if whoop. Just get rid of those. Oh, actually, can we do it with this one? Start again. Start again. Start again. Might need to be a longer box. Is that new or is that one that we just got? I mean, it doesn't matter because it'll add it to the wall anyway, won't it? Ooh, that's definitely new. I don't know what it's meant to be. And I know that isn't an X, but it got us something. No. No. It's got us the same ones. But it has got us something new, so yeah, that's cool. What did it get us? What are you? Crab! It's the crab, of course. My red impervious skin. Oh, it would have been his whole body, wouldn't it? Or something revolting. Protects me. My pincers protect me. Walking sideways protects me. Walking sideways does protect you. It's a proven fact. Or the lily. Fortune comes unto those who seed lilies, for their necks break even the driest soil. Jesus. It's like the whole game now is like, what can we inflict on poor ouch? That's the game. Right, let's go and see who's here. Oh no, you're new. Who are you? What are you? A buffalo type thing. Where's your pick? Where's your pick? What are you doing here? My back. Oh, actually, you do look like you've got chronic back pain. Sorry. Okay, no pick. That's good. That's so good. So much skin. Ooh. For a moment here, I hope the herbalist's poultice takes effect soon. Good luck with that. For a moment here, I thought you would be competition. Are you twitching your eyebrows at me? Yes. But in that case, good luck with that. I already searched this cave, and the heart is not here. Wait, you haven't? Who's not heard of the story about the heart of the mountain? I mean, no, actually, isn't the Arkenstone the heart of the mountain? Pretty sure it's referred to as that. Doubting myself now. That's weird. That's so weird. There's a cave in this huge mountain where the heart of the mountain hides. It's with the dragon, clearly. Who found it will be granted all kinds of wishes. But of course, no one believes that. Except me. Ah! The herbalist says that I'm nuts, that mountains can't have a heart. They've clearly never read, or watched, but mostly read, the Lord of the Rings. You need to get really good with your double jump and possibly wave dash to get to that. Yeah, he is not getting there, is he? Not in this condition. He says that mountains are mountains. But I know that mountains are just big animals. Interesting. So heavy that their feet sink down into the earth and stop moving. And you. Ah. Do you believe mountains are animals with a heart? Or are just... I mean, we literally have mountain. But is that what I want to say to him? Oh no, that's shadow. Mountain. Mountain and shadow look very similar. Mountain. Or animals with a heart. Is there anything that mentions an animal with a heart? Bal's got the word heart in it. Also, what would they have done to him? I can't not keep going back to him. Like, that's got the word heart in it. Would they have just pulled his heart out? He would be dead. He wouldn't have come back to tell me about it, would he? What? No. That feels like animals are... like mountains are animals, because building a bastion on your back and let stillness be your strength. Interesting. Doesn't move yet, it keeps growing. I mean, mountains don't grow though, do they? So... I'm going to say hedgehog, just to... He believes it, so why not make friends with him, right? Here you go. Yeah, I agree. Mountains are like hedgehogs. Keep your riddles. They crouch behind a wall of rocks or spikes, but there's softy bits inside. Ah. I couldn't care less about what everyone else says. 10 out of 10 game for getting that correct. I'm right. I'm so very right. I know that the heart of the mountain hides inside one of its zillion caves. And I will find it, no matter the cost. Even if it's the last vertebrae that I have in my body, if it's the last thing I do. And it will grant me plenty of wishes. The first will be no more back pain. Ah. Okay, good luck, buddy. I hope we find it. I hope he finds it and comes back to tell us. Or, you know, maybe we somehow find it. I don't think we will, because we don't leave our cave, but you never know. Grab a pie, it might make the... It's easy to understand the bullshit if you become one with the bullshit, right? Oh shit, look. I'm not loving this mechanism. I beg you to tell me, Soothsayer, what is wrong with the one I love? You didn't give me a chance to come back with an answer. I was coming back with an answer, and you didn't let me. Look at our fine wall. What a fine wall. Oh, God. They're very skittery. Like, moving around is very skittery. You're back. I can't remember what I was going to say to you as an answer, but I'm sure we'll get asked again. I'm humbled to meet you again. I should apologise for running away the first time I saw you, but the way you looked at the stars was more telling than the stars themselves. Okay, you look sassy as well. What is this all about? You knew the one I love was dying, but I didn't have the strength to hear it. And now A is gone. Gone. Without a word. Trampled by horses. Yeah, quite a way to go. Without a goodbye. Oh, that's a bit shit. Without a kiss. Nothing. What a shit chief. What a dick. As if the one I loved didn't love the one I am. I beg you, Soothsayer. Did the one I love ever tell you about me? No. About what I do for the people? Are you the herbalist, maybe? I don't know. No? Oh, God! Tell me, what do I do? I know what you do. Oh, did he say anything? Oh, maybe we can ask him. Maybe we can ask him. Can we ask you? Please, fill me in. I don't know the answer to this. I told you nothing about what you... What? I told you nothing about you what... I think that you in the middle is not meant to be there. About what A does for the place we live in, because nothing is there to be told. Oh, Neil, are you back with that pint yet to decode this? If we exclude the you in the middle at the top line, which I don't think is meant to be there because it doesn't flow then. So they told us nothing because nothing is that there's nothing to tell. So they don't. So she doesn't do anything. I'm gonna say she just for like ease of getting my head around this. Yeah, that is kind of what he's saying, isn't it? Like, do we have an answer for that? Something about she wasn't worth talking. Oh, that's cold. Walking sideways protects me. The face behind the face behowls. Behowls is not a word you see very often, is it? Like the face ahead the face. Uh, uh, The lily is fortune comes unto those who seed lilies, for their necks break even the driest soil. So I guess that's about strength and adversity. Strength in adversity and stuff. But it's not really conveying she did fuck all, is it? We never used the hurricane, did we? Oh, no, we did. No, we didn't. I was going to use it for maiming his eyes, but we didn't. She's pretty... Maybe the love hurts? I don't know. Become my prey. The mountain. I don't know. I mean, we've used them all, haven't we? So it's not that they're changing because we've just used them. Oh no, we haven't used them all. We haven't used like the lily and stuff. But some of the ones, like we've used grey ones and we've used white ones. So it's not that they're used or unused. I don't know. I don't know. Is it trying to tell me that the grey ones are irrelevant for this and like to pick from the white ones? Or is it trying to tell me the opposite? I don't know. I don't know if you could just do a quick Google of it in case it is significant and we've been missing that the entire time. Like, oops. This is very vague. This could be now just so that Neil knows like the mechanism of it, just in case. I think. I just want to know what grey versus white means, not the answer of what to tell. The wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom somewhere and the storyteller will blow new truths into our hearts. Kind of is saying that the storyteller is creating the truth and that the guy didn't tell us anything. Yeah. Also, we haven't used the wind one yet. So yeah, they turn like that when I pick them up. But I have definitely picked more than the grey ones up at some point. Let us go and see what she thinks about this. Hello, here is Wind. Of course. You're just getting... She probably would have said that, whatever I said. I am not our songster who tells us stories with masks and drums and bone flutes. The one I love never mentioned me. I mean, in fairness, he came to see me like 3 times before he died. And he was a bit preoccupied with the wrong-un that had joined their community and what to do about that. He didn't really have much chance to mention her. Really. It's so... As they always said, the truth comes by surprise, like fire on a moonless night. They did say that a couple of times, actually. If it's relevant to the mechanism and it's not going to reveal it at some later point, yes, that would be great. Thank you. It is. If it's going to explain it to me at a relevant point, that's fine, and we'll just wait for that point. But if it's not, and I sort of should know what it means at this point, I don't. What do I do then? Nothing. That's all I've ever done. And what's nothing good for? War? Oh, that's a sleepy face. Oh, you can use the shapes to drag, but when they run out, you have to make the constellation again. Oh, so if you use it too many times, you've got to draw it again. That's a weird thing to include. Yeah. Oh well, thank you for that. I guess it's to encourage you to not keep using the same one over and over. The night I was a kid no more, everyone got under the ceremonial tree to know what I would do for a living. What was I good for? Huh, absolutely nothing. The teacher spoke. This kid is a kid no more, and this kid no more is good for nothing. It's the story of Encanto, which you should all watch because it's brilliant. It's one of my favourite Disney movies. But in it, poor Mirabelle, everyone in her family has a power, like a special power. She doesn't get one. Literally this story. This kid is a useless good for nothing. We all must do something to get our food given, remarked the food giver. If her body is useless, then her spirit will be useful, yelled the pigster. The pigster? I mean, is that literally someone who looks after pigs? Why would they say that? Kill the good-for-nothing, shouted the hunters. That's the law, sentenced the first hunter. Then the one I love raised an arm and cut all voices. The good-for-nothing will be good for me. Then I entered our hut, and it became our hut. Oh, that's the sweetest story. And I loved him every night, if you know what I mean. As you already know, we are not allowed to love each other. Wait, what? How do you mean, as I already know? Like, I don't know anything. This is a really weird world. We're not allowed to love each other with two exceptions. Mating night once a year. Where, I guess, the love hut. He did. I didn't think it was a kind of a once in a lifetime thing. It was just, I don't know, some sort of hotel. Mating night once a year where every one of us loves every one of us to bring new kids to the place we live in. Okay, so yeah, like a mass spawning in the ocean kind of thing, like it becomes an event. Gotcha. The second exception involves those hateful love siblings. Everyone can love them inside their hut, since they... Well, everyone can love them inside their hut since they know how not to bring new kids when we don't need kids. So they're the prostitutes / concubines, I guess? Okay, cool. Okay. Many people hated me for that, but they dared not contradict the one I love. I love how she really owned it by literally calling the one I love to really rub it in everyone else's face. What will become of me now the one I love is no more? Am I in danger? Oh god, I hope not. What should I do now my protector is gone? The crab! The crab! The crab was all about protection. Walk sideways. You must walk sideways. My red impervious skin protects me. My pincers protect me. Walking sideways protects me. Could not be a clearer answer. I probably should be consulting the bones, but I don't want to. Here you go. In the absence of a protector, I must be extra careful and always walk sideways. Yes, if you could, that'd be great. I came here looking for answers, but you've raised some interesting questions. Now I need to think, and I can only think when I draw. So you're an artist, so you do have something. Guess I'll use my own sweat. Okay, not what I wanted to hear. What is this, Tracy Emin? Pressing control. Ah! That's pretty cool. Oh, fuck. Why did you teach me to do that? It dropped me right in front of his face. Not amazing. Okay. This is fine. Oh, it's just fast travel. Fine. Okay, now I'm braced for it, I suppose. What do you want? Happy to see me, Doom Hurricane. In it true. Make the most of it, because you won't be seeing me in a while. Oh no. Oh, stop it. I'm off, yeah? Something's cooking in the place they live in. Many somethings, actually. Oh, he calls it the place they live in, not we live in? Because he's still an outsider. To start off, the big fucking chief's death is changing things. You know, You know that now our white horses run like clouds on a windy day, faster than any possible enemy or Shadowfax. And that their eyes shine red as blood. Didn't know that. What's that about? A sight to see, if a scary one. But what people are really scared of is... Why did the big fucking dead chief bless that? Did they fear an invasion? No, I just didn't know what shape to give them, really. That's the only reason. Should the first hunter take measures? Oh, and one of the first peasants is developing a very serious cold. What? Whatever, I'm off. Okay, bye. Go then. Don't you think I'm a coward? I just don't like them wonders. You start off like this, and in a jiffy you got gods and prayers and the sky falling over our fucking heads. Ain't it true? Things are changing way too much, way too quickly, way too dangerously. What do you think will become of the place they live in, Doom Hurricane? That's a really good question, ouch. I love that your profile picture still has your skin on so we can remember how you used to be. That is a delight. Nothing in the secret pool. Okay, what will become of the village? Future of the village. Buried but breathing. I'd like to give them an optimistic outlook if we can. Maybe not the graveyard one. When their beaks emerge empty from the barren earthbirds, plunge the blue above in search of new harvest fields. So that's kind of like they'll end up relocating, I suppose. Thoughts about danger. Maybe the lily, because yeah, like I said, it's about sort of adversity, isn't it, and strength and stuff. Let's whoop. Oh, that is actually super handy though. This is I don't really know what to do with that. So you mean that... Whatever, I'm off. Goodbye to our funny little chit-chats. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. I've given you pretty good advice inside this cave. Isn't it true? Once I told you that if you say blue to 3 people, one will think of the sky, one will think of the sea, and one will just feel sad just because. Some other day, you told the big fucking dead chief to torture me and turn me into the freak I am now. On this other occasion... Oh shit. I told you that I'd destroy you in your cave. Oh, them good old days. Please don't stop. Please don't. I mean, please go. Don't you worry, because one day I'll come back. And you will turn sad. With a cause. Fare you well, Doom Hurricane. Oh god. I'm going to wake up one day and he's going to be in my face. I know it.
You came for no apparent reason. Did you even know why? But you came, and you stayed for a while.
For a while.
And you changed lives and fates.
Yes, I did.
And along with you, death came.
He was dying already. I didn't make the chief die. Yeah, why would I walk when I can do that? I kind of want to go and talk to his bones, though, and it doesn't ever take me over here. Oh, wait! Is that broken? No, that's how it was before. We cannot talk to his bones, because we are not permitted right here, right now. Who is this? You're a new person! It's Cinder! Kind of. It's not. Kind of. I just looked more closely. Maybe it's not. So it is indeed true. The brutes have a star tamer, and one who's managed to stay alive. And keep all their limbs together for a start. With all their teeth. Both ears. No scars. What do I look like? Look at the nails, though. I've avoided them for years. They don't even use money for what it's worth. But then I heard about you and their old chief's death. Maybe Maybe the time has come for them to change. Finally. What do you mean? Please allow me to introduce myself. Yes, very thick thighage, right? My name is Var. Okay. You remember what names are after all this time with the brutes? I guess they'll just call me the merchant. Oh yeah, because they all use the whatever, don't they? No, that'd be too sophisticated for them. It's certainly something more in the line of the stranger who gives you something in exchange for something. Does sound right. Or somebody. Anyway, you know what? I'll take the risk. I'll go and try and make business with them. Oh god. They're so primitive, they'll probably just boggle at the trinkets I carry in my bags. Can I have a trinket? But how will they pay me for them? What kind of goods should I ask for in exchange? Tell me, Star Tamer. Besides torture and death, what are the brutes good at? Is it? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I know Leica. Obviously, you've streamed Leica as well. Oh, I'm going to ask the bones. Let's ask the bones. Yeah, and I've seen it on quite a few videos and stuff. I didn't know they were the same people. Are we throwing the bones? There we go. What'd you say, bones? Our people will benefit from the air wonders. Just point them to our prime goods. That is no help whatsoever. That just doesn't tell me anything. You are a useless pile of bones. For God's sake. I feel like we need some more constellations though, right? What other shapes have I not made? Ah! How does that not make anything? Come on. Mountain. Root. Can you connect two to the same thing? Root. Mountain. Lily. That's a new one, I think. We'll add that to the wall. Can I just connect everything? No. This has got to be a thing, right? A new thing! Hooray! Right, so we're going to two new things. One is a four falling back over the volcano. Drawing a red burning dress over its open breast, lava drains the clouds out. That is cryptic. Okay, what was the other new thing we got? The widdly thing in the middle. Which is tears. Hurting eyes may water the desert. Okay. What to buy from the tribe? I mean, none of these are really giving me objects. Kind of apart from that one, the smith. The horse. What was the route again? Let's go with Shadow because it's mysterious and I'm curious to know what it will do. Whoop. Here you go. A whore? That was not the one word I expected you to pick out of that sentence. Come on. But here we are. I'm not sure those brutes will be eager to sell people as slaves. But thanks anyway, Star Tamer. You're welcome, I guess. Good luck with it. You knew it was... I thought it would be... I don't know what I thought it would be. I just didn't think it would be that. Here we are. Oh dear. I want to know how to try and find the rest of the constellations without just randomly, you know, spending 20 minutes just joining dots together. Our chief locked herself in the stables and shouted, "This is my last duty," till the horses panicked, reared out, and reduced them to a blood-diddy mess. Maybe, yeah. I'll have another couple of cracks at it, and then if we definitely can't find anything else. Because there'll be answers in there that I'm not giving people. Ooh, creepy, creepy. What happens if I speak to the bones first? Can I? Oh, I can't. I literally can't. Okay. What are you doing to the place we live in, stranger? Nothing. I know it was you who advised our late chief to kill himself, causing the wonders that make us all uneasy. A blessing. Our late chief doomed us all. At first I thought, a blessed protection, hunting us, me. A wants me to be the new chief. So I acted accordingly and made people feel safe by reinforcing protection. But no. People are unpredictable. They think that our chief foresaw a huge menace, and they are scared, which is just perfect. The more they are scared, the less trouble they'll pose. True. But some others just don't understand why I'm devoting more resources, food, and time to protect them. I also decided that no one is to leave the place we live in. We have everything we need inside, including safety. It's but a small sacrifice to keep us all alive, but they just don't get it, and they're becoming a problem. What should I do with them? What do you mean, do with them? What to do with the ones who question their rule? Bloody hell, okay. I mean, can we throw Volcano at them? I kind of want to know what happened. Awaken Volcano. Shall we? Shall we? Yeah. Let's Volcano. I don't know what he's going to do, but it's worth finding out, right? Has he... Oh no, he does the opposite. Shit, I should have remembered. He does the opposite of what you tell him, or something. I know what you're doing here, trying to mess with my head, huh? Don't you try to outwit me, stranger. I'm not the good-for-nothing. Hey, we met the good-for-nothing and she's very nice. You shut up. Surprised? I know I came here and talked to you before... Well... My hunters heard that the good-for-nothing was telling everyone to guard their backs against me. Because we told her to be a crab. Oh no! Oh no, it's backfired! They left me no other choice but to punish him. Our late chief had a sharp head and came up with appropriate punishments on the spot. Ideas, like I always said, came to him by surprise like fire on a moonless night. But I'm not that sharp. So I locked the good-for-nothing inside a cage for animals, and now we have a cage for people. It will buy me some time to figure things out. What should I do to people who defy me? Will it be torture, banishment, death? You're waiting for me to ask you what the stars say so you can mess with my mind again? Yeah. You wish. Wow, thanks, okay. Oh no, we got the snake woman into trouble!
No one will ever doubt, not even this story, not even after all this time, that you tried, that you meant
I
well.
did mean well. I meant for her to look after herself, not like tell everybody to like go around. Anyway.
That you had some idea.
I feel like there probably
what
isn't a good
wrong,
answer to
what
any of the
is
questions in the
right,
game.
and that you stuck to it.
There's gonna be no good outcome for anybody,
No
is there?
one will ever doubt it.
Oh well.
Except maybe you.
Yeah, maybe me. Boop. Oh, I guess we'll do another couple while we're here. Birds. Yeah, I suppose. Also birds. sword, which I actually don't want now. Lily. No, it's the frog tadpole thing. I thought it was a new. That's kind of like a kite. How is that not a thing? Oh, because there's not two of them. Frog. Rabbit. Rabbit is new. Rabbit would surely have been the Love Hut reference that we needed before. It's gotta be. That's tears again. Yeah, it's hard because I sort of just tend to default to drawing the same shapes without getting... Is that a spooder or an octopus? Kind of looks like an octopus. Let's go and see. The wall is filled in nicely there. Let's go see the bunny. Oh, it's a hare, sorry. Instead of running, the white hare was taught how to stomp its paws firmly, then slide both ground and foes backwards. That feels like a definite answer to something. Where's the... It's a squid! It's neither an octopus nor a spider. Its mouth spits darkness. Behind its walls it crouches. Cool. So there's clearly at least two more things in there. Something under here. Perhaps a tiny one in here. I don't know how small they go. Probably something here. To round out this, maybe? There should be 24. Okay. How many do we have? Whoa, camera, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I count the mole? Either 20 or 21. I can't remember if I counted the mole or not. Cool. So that means we've nearly got them all. We will go and see who's here. Oh, another new person. Hello. Please. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. Oh, don't look so sad, dog. You look so sad, dog. Ooh. Thanks. No. There's this kid that will soon have a kid no more ceremony. There. Put. I, as our teacher, must declare what is A good for, so it becomes air life duty. Jesus Christ. Come on. Alas, the kid is a useless good for nothing. Oh. Once I say the words, the first hunter will have the kid sacrifice. Oh God. Or put in one of these new cages for people. Or tortured. Or banished. Problem is, I have a soft spot for that kid. A grew up inside my belly. Oh, you such a sweet moment. Fucking hell. I myself cut the meat string that tied up to my body. The meat string. But I never cut the strings unseen. What are you talking about? Oh, the strings unseen. Your parental connection. I get you. I've got to say, you've got the washboard back really well. I know what you're thinking. This is wrong. I'm wrong. I'm really not thinking that. That's precisely the reason everyone must hand their kids away to me as soon as they're born. Avoid bonds. I can't lie and say A is good for something that wouldn't work. The herbalist insists that the kid is good for herbs. I mean, there you go then. But I know it's not true. A is just fond of the kid, as I am. A is the most useless case of a good-for-nothing kid ever. Oh, bless. They could come and live with me here, if you like. Maybe I should choke them with my own hands to save them all the pain. Dark thoughts, everybody. Dark thoughts. A would not survive a day out there. Unless, maybe... Just as the other one predicted. A likes the company of that foreigner who gives you something in exchange for something who arrived the other day. And it looks like the feeling is mutual. I could secretly hand him my kids so they travel the world together. Well, there you go. You've got your solution. Why are you here? Please tell me, what do I do with the useless kid? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, which one of them says is yes, do that? Yes, do that. Doesn't feel like that one, I don't think. Give me your legs. Never gonna... Haven't used the tears yet, have we? Hurting eyes may water the desert. What was this one again? Oh, I don't think it's that, is it? That feels the closest to, like, go and travel sort of thing. Birds plunge the blue above in search of new harvest fields. Although, which was the one about the... Oh my god, where's it gone? The stories and truths. No. 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 That one. The wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom somewhere and the storyteller will blow new truths into our hearts. That feels perhaps closer to spreading our seeds. So like children going far away and life will bloom somewhere else. And yeah, let's give that a whirl, shall we? This can only surely end well. Life will bloom somewhere. I'll get my kid away to the foreigner who gives you something in exchange for something so that they see the world together. I'm sure they won't die in any perilous way along the way. If only happiness could be foremost. Ah, I know, right? Boop. It's bedtime. I'm not sure if I'm meant to be sort of asking the bones every time or not. It feels like they didn't really tell me anything useful the first couple of times, so not super helpful. Okay. I expected you to tell me what the brutes are good at, but thanks anyway. Okay, is that you telling me that I failed your quest? Interpretation is a me problem, you're not wrong. Look at that fine wall. Such a fine wall. Give me clues, wall. Give me clues. Damn it. You don't need to come to me in a dream if you're going to turn up the next day. Greetings. Why did you give me such disastrous advice about what to buy? Because I didn't know what to say. You should have pointed me to their out-of-this-world white horses instead. Yeah, in hindsight that was probably obvious, wasn't it? Never mind. But then, something unexpected and wonderful happened that compensated for all the rest. Okay. One of your brutes just gave me a kid for free. The kid can't actually do a thing, but I know people. People who would know how to make profit. Oh, shit. Make a profit from such a waste? Oh, God. And they pay a pretty penny. But they were friends. The parents said that they were getting on friendly. Poor brutes, if they only knew. Furthermore, brutes though they may be, they have put quite a show on for me. To start with, the one they call the good-for-nothing has escaped. And no one knows where to find him. I hope she comes here. Yay, child trafficking! God, what have we done? I had the chance to talk to him before that. A most interesting set of mind from where I stand. What else? Oh, yes. Their first peasant is coughing like hell, but the first hunter won't allow anyone to leave the village. Except you, I guess. Not even the herbalist, who says that some herbs on top of the mountain would cure that cough. This sounds like a fetch quest for somebody who isn't me. Which means that the rest of the peasants are starting to get mad at the hunters. These brutes will never cease to amaze me. Their backwardness has always been balanced by their cruelty. I mean, you're the one taking a child to sell. But now they can cope with the likes of you and me without maiming or killing us. They may be losing the only leverage they had. Anyhow, who needs them? I just came here to give you something. Okay. It's a music tool I got doing business up in the cloudy northwest, way past the green wetlands. This is a friendly and supportive place just under Kateriel's message. It speaks and it's given me sound advice for years now. Okay, you look very fierce when you do that. But ever since I met you, the only thing it says is, give me to the Star Tamer. Okay, so there you go. Really great at reading the room. Now I must hurry up and make a profit of what the brutes gave me. Oh, well, I mean, I never met them, so, like, let's just hope it all ends up fine. Always a pleasure. So what, I have a pipe now or something? Or a lute or something? People like things, this is true.
Things that one should not get attached to. Things too dangerous to bond with. Things
Not a bagpipe, I hope.
deprived of meaning, of compromise, of a heart. Things too numb to pay back for all the care,
Isn't there?
for all the love, for all the blood we waste in them.
I'm not sure what the flamey whatever is really trying to tell me throughout this. Like, is there any kind of point to any of this?
Things like people.
And it talks so slowly that I kind of forget how the sentence started, even though it's on the screen, and what they said a minute ago. But there we go. Right, where's my pipe? Where's my pipe? Where's my pipe? Is it by my bones? Can I actually use it, or is it just a case of it's a cool thing that they mentioned? Bones? Why not ask the bones? I mean, I feel like it would be lit up. Okay, you're new. Like, what is in all these jars? Presumably cash. There was a new outline in the puddle? Wait, what? There is, you're right, I missed it. It looks like a fish. It's going to be a fish, isn't it? Okay. I forgot what it looked like. Nope. 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 Fuck's sake. Nope, that's not my phone. I moved the phone and the camera icon to like swap the places of them on my phone. Because this phone is quite big and my thumb cannot reach the camera if it's on the left. So I moved it, but I constantly keep pressing where it was for obvious muscle memory reasons. It's getting a bit annoying. Where's me stone gone? Does it remember? It does remember what I did at least. So right, let's take everything off. Start again. So it's kind of, it's a big pointy shape. That's loads of stars. I don't even know if we have that many stars. horse. Like, what? That is not fish. That is not fish either! Oh, come on. Berry. I mean, it's definitely going to make a fish because it's literally fish shaped, but that was as close as I could get it, really. I think so, yeah. I've rotated my phone, so I'm sort of looking at it a different way, but I don't know. We need to make... Imagine, you know, when a kid draws a house and it's like a box with a triangle on. We need to draw that, and then there's some bits sticking out the bottom of it. But I don't know where to start from. Because that is the only pointy bit that leaves you enough stuff down here to do it. That I can see. Let's turn it that way. No. Oof. No. I did think that was it as well, because these up here do sort of look like they match closer to that bit of it. You've not been able to find any. Oh, this can't be where our game goes to die, surely. Unless it's that one goes to that one, and then that one. It's because, like, logically it wants me to join it to here to make the right shape, but then I can't do this bit. No, didn't want to do that. That one. Excuse me. No, that's just stupid old... That one again. Rotate it. Because it's not a very... It's not a very wide thing, so it's kind of... Unless this image is really stretched out and it's not actually as elongated as it looks in the picture, but I don't see how else you could get this bit. A 6-star shape and a 5-star line. Really? Oh, any 6-star shape. Right, let's start again then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's not fish, but that is new. Like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not doing anything though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, We found a mammoth, though. That's also not a fish. Jeebus. I mean, that doesn't look like a mammoth, so, you know, like, we would not have got that from that, would we? Let's be honest. So if we can find the fish, it feels like that might be all of them. Right? That's the one you're looking at. Okay. What does the one with the fish say? Yeah, I thought that you would, I mean, you would expect as well that you have to recreate what is in the yellow lines, right? But evidently not. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. All that. That's new as well. Whatever that is. Stalagmites? Stalactites, sorry. Okay, so we've got some more new stuff. Let's just have a look and see how much wall space is left. That is E, not W. But now you see the yellow thing is gone. We did it, even though it didn't look like anything like remotely like that. How very weird. Anyway, let's have a look and see what our new thing. Icicles, my mistake. When water hits crops, it becomes a sword. Okay, cool. What else do we have? Ivy. 1,000 arms of green dance their way up the tree and around it, suffocating it. Nice. Mammoth. The day its feet... See, I found that a mammoth quite early on when I did it before, because I remember that description, and I only played it for about an hour. The day its feet get slower than the herds, it will leave and seek the hunter's mercy, and I think that's what we told the chief. That's what I told the chief, and he basically did that, I think. He sort of sacrificed himself that way instead of being trampled to death by horses. Okay, well, we've got quite an arsenal of info now, haven't we? Let's see what this person wants. Hello. Hi, stranger. Hi. First hunter can't know I'm here. Are you the second hunter? Forgive me for talking in few words together. I've always been useless, capital U, at words. But I've always been a useful, capital U, hunter. That bit of music, I don't know if Kateriel has probably potentially noticed this as well, sounds very familiar. My eyes see a leaf moving. My hands shoot an arrow. No comment. Had you noticed it, though? A rabbit dies behind the leaf. Good for you, buddy. A mammoth rams. There is a tiny bit of ooh-ooing in it at some point. I won't tell you at which point, because that would be a spoiler. But there is a little bit of ooh-ooing at one point. My eyes see the tiny bit of soft skin in its neck. My hands shoot an arrow. Okay, I get where you're going with this. You're good at shooting things dead. We get it. The mammoth falls dead on the ground. Are you here for a reason? But these last moons... My eyes are blurry. Oh, dude. My hands are shaky. We can give him the mammoth one and have him just go away from the herd and die. Because he is now useless, capital U. My arrows kill no more. Your body has become useless, says the first hunter. You must fulfill your last duty. Tonight I must dance around the ceremonial tree. How awful. You know that you've got to go away and, like, do away with yourself, but first you have to dance around a tree? That's harsh. And let the rest of the hunters hunt me to death. So my blood blesses their weapons. Okay. And my spirit becomes useful. Now that my body is no longer. But I don't want to. Don't blame you. Maybe my eyes will get clear again. Maybe my hands will get firm again. Maybe. 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 Please? Oh, is his little nose twitching? It's like, ooh. I'm sorry. I can't fix your eyes. What if I don't fulfill my last duty? But I try to hunt a big animal. If I kill it, my body is still useful. and I don't die tonight. But if it kills me, I won't fulfill my last duty. And my spirit will be useless too. This is quite the conundrum. I'm not used to many words together. Your stars talk in many words together. Yes, they do, don't they? I get lost when they speak. If you give me an animal star, I hunt a big animal. He's making it clear for us. Amazing. But if you give me a no animal star, I fulfill my last duty. Oh, what will the other will be useful? Oh. Do I hunt an animal and risk my spirit, or do I save my spirit through last duty? I mean, it feels like... Does it feel like there's a right answer? Are we not teleporting? No? We're not teleporting, apparently. Okay, I will walk there then. Also, where is my pipe? Wait, now you can use an instrument to relax? How? Here. Oh, we've got a banjo as well. And a cushion. I'm sorry, I'm going to just defer your how you're going to die conundrum for a minute while I tunelessly play this banjo. Fucking hell, what is that? Hunting or dying, life is paramount. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Gonna put it back. What is this cursed thing? Also, how is this a pipe? Like, where is the pipe? This isn't a pipe. Where is Kazooie? A pipe was mentioned, and there was no pipe. Right, so... If we give him an animal, he'll go and try and kill a big animal. If we give him anything else, he won't. So, I mean, logic would dictate that it's... I feel it's better for him to die trying. And because he might succeed... He probably won't, but he might succeed in killing a big animal. If he doesn't kill the big animal, then he is basically useless in both body and spirit, and he's kind of... I mean, what happens to them then? If they is it just dishonor, or is it something actually happens to their spirit? I don't know. I should ask the bones, actually. Whereas if we just say, hey, yeah, no, go and do the duty thing, they will just outright kill him. So you, bones. A won't understand the meaning of your stars. If you choose an animal, A will risk our spirit and hunt instead of... I know this! This doesn't tell me anything. It's a hint line, I sort of get that, but... I feel like I'm going to tell him to try and hunt the big animal and like try and go out in a blaze of glory. Yeah, just because... The idea of just saying, okay, gang, my time is done, please butcher me. Just feels a bit wrong. Dishonor on you and dishonor on your cow. And you never know. It might go well. It might go well. You give me a mammoth. I do. A big animal. I will kill an animal. My body will be useful. I mean, this time. What about next week? But anyway, my last duty will wait. So what I don't sort of quite get is like, so the chief did his last duty by being trampled by the horses. They all seemed quite shocked about that. Is that just because he did it that way rather than the fact he did it at all? Because they all seem to be up for this last duty shenanigan. It seems to just be their thing, doesn't it? Like, they're not surprised that he did that. But the mate kind of was surprised that he did it without saying goodbye or anything. You would think if it was his last duty, he would also have had to dance around the tree. To, I guess, make it known. I don't know. The hateful love siblings who can love anyone who enters their love hut. The prostitutes, yes. Okay. Are they going to come and see me now? Is that a hint? Feels like that's probably a hint, right? Do we dare try and play the banjo again? Oof, somebody is here. I like that they light the fire every time. Or maybe just the magical fire lights itself. Oh, the banjo is out of action. Oh my god. Let's just take a minute, shall we? So, Siamese giraffe twins? I shouldn't say Siamese. Conjoined giraffe twins? Can we not? They've got 3 legs, look. There's 3 legs. You may have heard. They've got pink text. It's Aphrodite confirmed. Can we run away screaming? About us, the love siblings, and our your text is annoying, and our life is in your hands. Yeah. Right. I guess it was just a sort of 1 in a billion birth or something, and they've just become. Yeah. Also 3 arms, look. Yesterday night, the good-for-nothing who had escaped from a cage came back again with the herbs from the top. Came back with the herbs from the top of the mountain for the coughing peasant that our herbalist needed to cure the first peasant. And now all the peasants want the good-for-nothing to replace the first hunter as the people's new chief. That's quite a turn up for the good-for-nothing, isn't it? But that was yesterday night. Many nights, many moons, many winters ago, after our late chief spent a night loving us in our hut. Oh, that's an image I did not need. The good-for-nothing came to us, but A didn't want love. A wanted blood. Only I have the right to love the one I love, A said. From that night on, our late chief never came back to the love hut. So this is a polyamorous community. Fine. That's how they want to roll. And good-for-nothing tried to impose monogamy on someone. That feels like the big crime here. Even during our annual mating night, where every one of us loves every one of us, to bring new kids to the place we live in. That's probably why you're getting so many... I don't know enough about genetics to know if that would cause more abnormalities, shall we say? Like, if there's a lot of same night coupling going on. Good-for-nothing made sure that our late chief loved no one but M. Okay, you sound miffed about this, but, like, what's my problem? What's it to do with me? That was many nights, many moons, many winters ago. Yesterday night, after the peasants asked him to be our new chief, A came to us and made a promise. When I rule, you'll be ruled out. Oh, wow. Massive jealousy going on here. We know A's coming to this cave as we speak. Oh, look at the face on the one on the left. Please. Choose not the good-for-nothing. Our lives are in your hands. Bloody hell. Okay.
People deprived stars of meaning. And the only thing
Enough half. There's a very small gene pool here, isn't there, in play? Imagine if the Love Shack had been playing through that. Okay. Is that the door? Oomph. Oh, hello. Wow, already togged out in chief gear, I see. And when your ears twitch, your huge earrings move. Okay, I spoke to that one, but okay. Most people think I should be chief, while some others think that the good-for-nothing is actually good for cheeving. Cheeving! I want that to be a word, because that's what I do when I hunt for cheevos. I'm cheeving. I can't talk, I'm busy cheeving. By many, A means our own pack of hunters, which has decreased lately. An old hunter who was... Oh, fuck. Who was supposed to fulfill... They've spelled supposed wrong. Last duty. Disappeared into the woods for reasons unknown. Stop, you good-for-nothing. There's also the love siblings, the smith, the leather worker, the hostler, the pigster. Who's on your side, huh? A bunch of peasants, the food giver, the herbalist, the songster. I mean, the food giver and the herbalist are pretty key allies, I would say, though. That's why we agreed on letting the stars choose who between us will lead the people, soothsayer. But I won't let you choose out of personal liking, stranger. I know you despise me. The stars' verdict will be determined by your opinions on the most important topics about the people. That you're all fucking nuts? For example, the elders and their last duty. Our cruel tradition forces our elders to kill themselves. Literally saying it as it is. When their bodies become useless for their life duty. Cruel? Last duty is merciful both for them and for the rest of us. This way their spirits bless us all and their bodies don't waste the people's scarce resources in vain. They sort of have got a point. It's like in, you know, some animal herds and packs, old ones will sort of sacrifice themselves, really? For the good of the herd slash flock slash pack slash whatever. It's just that these guys are sentient and kind of, you know, whatever. I will honour the tradition of last duty just like our last our late chief honoured it. I'd rather honour the experience that our elders built up throughout their lives. I can't read anymore. Did you know that an ostler also refers to someone who moves locomotives around a shed, as well as someone who manages horses in an inn? I did not know that, no, but it makes sense on a grander scale, I suppose. Their bodies may be useless, but their advice may help younger bodies better fulfill their own life duty, which is kind of, you know, more akin to our society, as it were. Last duty must be ruled out. Elders should live till they decide they no longer belong in this world. Oh, now it teaches me fast travel! What? What's the point in that? God damn it, I'm gonna go and play on the stupid loop for a minute while I think. What crazy weird hallucination will happen this time? Just the same note over and over. Elders live, elders die. Life is paramount. I can't remember what it said the first time. It was something like that. It was something about life is paramount, isn't it? Okay, so we've asked the loot. It was useless. We'll ask the bones. They will probably also be useless. Experience of an elder is precisely what makes them choose last duty, as I did. Oh, I mean, you're going to be biased because you did it, so. But how are we gonna answer it? Give any constellation to the first hunter to preserve the traditionalists. Oh, right, so it's just whoever we give the thing to. Okay. It is kind of becoming. I guess I'll pick the. Oh, there's one at the end. Look. Look at this! Look at this! One we missed. Let's just grab that if we can. In case it's important and relevant. Boop. Sneaky. A sneaky constellation. Where's my stone? Whoop! Okay, so. We have got a really long stick. It's kind of tricky. One, two. And then a triangle off of that. Is that not mountain, which we've already had? I feel like we've already had that, right? Oh, no, it's new. It's called Sleeping Volcano, of course. Yeah, he actually managed it on the first attempt this time as well. Which is rare these days. Deep in the volcano, oinks... What? What? Deep in the volcano. We'll ignore the fact that volcano is not spelled right. Oinks a drove of lava drops. What? Ghosts from long forgotten gushings hush their prayers. Okay. Okay. Does it matter which one we give them? I mean, we need to decide who to give it to. Potentially... Mostly it's been fine. There's only been a couple of things. There's been some, like, odd phrasing, but I think that's meant to be in it. It's just, yeah. And it is weird, because a person who studies volcanoes is a volcanologist with a U. So it's like, well, why? Why? Weird. Is that 24? Is that all of them? That looks like all of them, right? Oh, let's think it through. I feel like we're probably expected to be like, last duty's awful. We should definitely get rid of that and go with the other, the snake person. And then that makes me think, well, maybe then we should do the opposite, because that's then bound to have a better result somehow. I guess it doesn't matter which one we give them. Let's give them Icicle. We haven't done Icicle yet. Although. We haven't done Squid yet either. Oh, I don't know. I felt sorry for her, but I feel like this power has gone to her head a bit. Ivy could work. I'll take Ivy. So I am inclined, although it seems the more barbaric thing. It could lead to stagnation, but changing could then lead to them being attacked by something, and they don't have the blessing of the spirits of the elders that have died because we did away with the duty and blah blah blah. Gotta give it to him. Your stars finally make sense, stranger. Let's see what they think of this. Our late chief said that strangers should be welcomed among the people as long as they were useful. However, strangers are not like us, and they end up causing trouble, like the despicable liar. The very collars we are both wearing were first carried here by a stranger. Strangers bring wonders from abroad, making us richer. There are many tribes out there who have contraptions and inventions that we have not. Maybe. That's why they're dangerous. How do we tell the merchant from the spy, the trader from the invader? He knows the nouns now. If the stars choose me, no stranger will ever cross our walls or compromise our safety again. Should I rule, I will foster all kinds... Oh god, we have to decide more than once! God. I will foster all kinds of exchange with strangers. They will all be welcome. Okay, can we just alternate between the two of them and then see who ends up with the most? I do think they should welcome strangers. What should we give them? When water hits crops, it becomes a sword. So that's like two things not getting on. I think we use that. And we give it to you. Thank you for privileging open-mindedness. You're welcome. For the first time. Rude. Now is the time to discuss bonding. I thought, when it was a silhouette still, I thought it was a plant. Yeah. There is nothing to discuss. Oh, our late chief always said that bonding would only make us weaker, but then he went ahead and did it anyway. You know, so... Because those who bond tend to favour those we've bonded with instead of the people as a group. Then why did A took me into Air Hut? Why did A love me every night? A wanted to introduce bonding among the people, but did not have the guts. Mating should be reduced to a single night! Everyone loving everyone! Gosh, this is quite a choice, isn't it? Or mating should be reduced to two people alone. loving each other every night. They should share a hut where they... See, they're using Yeah, because she's referring to a plural. It's a way of differentiating it from the plural neutral. But where they could raise the kids that come from out of their bodies, if that may happen. So, like, our world. Are you out of your mind? Kids must be raised by the teacher at the kids' hut. What about the Pizza Hut? All strings that tie a kid to their birthing body must be cut, both meet and unseen. Bonds make us feel. Bonds make us live. And kids need to live bonds and feelings. Pizza. Bonds break the group into smaller, weaker groups. We must remain together and strong. He does have a point, but also, I don't think I can condone one night where everyone just fucks each other. Like, just can't do it. What should we give them? I don't think it really matters, does it? It's just a case of, let's go with hurting eyes, made water the desert. Because why not? And we'll give it to you. Thanks for privileging feelings, Soothsayer. You're welcome. That gives me a slight edge over the... I bet there's going to be 5, isn't there? I don't mean to keep talking about the same topic again and again, but... why do we need bonding for? You mean, what do we need bonding for? When we already have the Love Hut. The Love Hut will be destroyed when I rule. Love should be restricted to those one bonds with. A who loves someone outside their bond shall face execution. Fucking hell, that's a bit extreme. Bit extreme. Nonsense. How would the love siblings fulfill their life duty then? Bonding requires sacrifice. Okay, I regret giving you anything now. I will protect the role of the Love Hut and the love siblings. I'll make sure the Love Hut disappears. She will. There's bonding and then there's shagging everything that breathes. Yes. I mean, I don't want to outlaw them. They're just doing what they've sort of, you know, been brought up to do. Again, I don't think it really matters what we pick. But, and yet, I'm looking at them all. Let's go with this. I wonder if I meant to ask the loot every time. Right, yeah, I cannot, in all good faith, destroy the freaky giraffe people, so... So your stars agree with me on everything that has to do with the Love Hut. Yeah, the Love Hut, but without the two-headed giraffe. I'd be happier if they hadn't agreed with the good-for-nothing's dangerous ideas as many times as with mine so far. Huh. There's something you need to understand, stranger. Our survival depends not only on protection, but also on balancing the people who work and the people who eat. If too many kids are born, then those of us who work can't feed them. If too few kids are born, when they grow up, they'll be able to feed even fewer kids. And we will gradually decrease in number and strength until we disappear. That's why we've always killed the kids' surplus as soon as they're born. Okay. If I rule, kids will belong to the bond they are born into, and the bonded ones will be responsible for, not of, feeding them. If they want to have more kids and work more to feed them, it will be their call. Plus, if they have more kids than they desire... I recently talked to someone pretty eager to buy them. I won't allow our kin to be sold as slaves for a price. No, you just kill them. That's not... Yeah, I won't allow our kin to be killed as pigs for free. I think it has. I genuinely think it has. It's got so deeply philosophical that I don't really know what is... I don't think there is a... It's like Labour or Conservative. It's like there is no good answer. There's no correct answer here, is there? They're just different. Okay. Right, I might ask the bones. Just to see. If you told me I can revive you as a slave, I'd say thanks, but no, my friend. So the bones think no to slavery, and therefore yes to killing them. That's not ideal. What about you, Loot? It's very much which is the lesser of two weevils, but both the weevils are massive and in your face and really gross weevils. What say you, creepy face? There's no such thing as a useless human being. Creepy face is actually the most wise of all of us. Potential. Okay, okay. So, I guess that means the slavery is the correct option. I mean, slavery is never the correct option, but you know what I mean? Killing them because they're useless is not correct because nobody is useless. They just eat your biscuits. Thank you for privileging business. I did it! I privileged not death! Which makes it the third of my ideas that you privileged for twice that you liked the hunters better. Whatever the stars say, if kids are not a common responsibility but property of bonded ones. It will be very hard to share foods and goods among the people as we always did. We will not share anymore because sharing is unfair for those who excel at their work. Are we dipping into, like, anti-communism? Capitalism? Wow, okay. They should and will get more foods and goods. This way, those who don't excel will work more in order to get as much as those who do. And the people as a whole will be richer. She's really thought this stuff through, hasn't she? Like, in a very short space of time. If I rule, we will all get the same. If I rule, we will all get what we deserve. Oh, wow. Gonna ask it every time now, I think. She is lonely, I suppose. She needs a project now, doesn't she? And this is her project. Us can only be strong when every single eye in it is strong. Ooh, are you saying to pick him? Getting what we deserve does kind of feel a bit we'll leave the sick and... Did they not? How did they spell it? Bones? Is it my fault that the one who loves me fosters possession above community? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, there's no. I'm sorry. I get what you mean. I was like, did they spell that wrong? And I didn't see it. Okay. Doesn't really matter what we take. So. Everyone gets the same, or everyone gets what they deserve. I feel like for their community, it needs to be everyone gets the same, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Also, it keeps it even, and I am not capable of making a decision one way or the other here. I knew your stars would choose sharing over a race for excellence. Sharing is caring. I say they are on two minds, since they chose 3 of my ideas and 3 of the good-for-nothings. Yes, that is true. There's only one big issue we haven't discussed yet. Punishment. Me prevaricating? No, surely not. I'm sure the hunter here will be happy to tell you about our great and only invention. Ever since I came up with the cage for people, I've come to think it's quite a useful tool. Caging offenders gives... You do that in Cult of the Lamb. If people are spreading dissent among the cultists, you put them in the stocks. It works. Caging offenders gives us time to understand the offence, talk to all the people involved, and determine whether the crime needs to be paid with more cage time, or even with mutilation or banishment, or in very extraordinary cases, execution. Execution? Crucifixion? Crucifixion. Nah, freedom. Nah, I'm only kidding, it's crucifixion. Cage time is a waste. The offender turns useless eating while not working, and our strength is only as good as our work. Besides, I'm living proof that cages don't work. I'll improve the cages. Oh my god. We do also do this in real life. We literally put people in cages so that to work out what to do. Although the whole the mutilation and that is like he's taking it a bit too far. Mutilation creates people who work slower but eat just as much as anyone. Banishment creates enemies that may come back and attack us. If I rule, small offences shall be paid with goods dispossession, while big offenders will face execution, so that you still get an execution either way. Let us know, stranger. Will your stars favour my views in cage time? Or will they be commonsensical? Will they agree with my vision of goods dispossession and execution? What do you say, Loot? Loot monster. Come to me. I mean, what if they put them in with you? Justice without time is just revenge. Justice without time is just revenge. Is that saying that the cages are a good thing because it allows them time to consider? You're being a bit obtuse there, red face thing. Cages are good, yeah. I mean, she didn't say that she wouldn't take time to think about the thing. Bones. I guess the thing is that she was put in the cage for, I guess, probably spreading dissent like in Call of the Lamb. Because she was telling everybody to protect themselves against him, mostly. When we had only told her. So if we hadn't told her to protect herself, if we hadn't given her crab, which was surely the clearest answer that we've seen in the entire game, maybe none of this would have happened? She'd just go straight for final death, yeah. Cage time would only create resentment. Isolated individuals, enemies within. Oh, Bones, you make a good point, though. Ah. God damn. Oh. I don't know, because that's true. Like, the cages might cause resentment and make more problems down the line. And this is the decider as well. This is the one that's going to pick who's going to be the new chief. But she looks really smug, and now I don't like her. I felt sorry for her, obviously, as you're presumably meant to, early on, because I think we might have to. I think we might have to, because I'm not sure I can decide. Can I make a poll? Can I make a poll in OBS? Yes, yes, you can. I'll give it 1 minute, I guess. Oh, then you'll have to hope the vote goes that way. I know which way I am feeling like I would go. Oh, they both twitched at the same time. But yeah, there's too much really bad shit against each of them. So like, how do you yeah. It is a tricky one because like he is really like all about like, yeah, all people should just die and blah 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 blah, and we should kill children that are useless, blah blah blah. But also like then she's kind of, oh, I'm gonna murder those giraffe people and stuff. It's tricksy. Dear man it is though. Dear man is who I would actually have swung towards. And I don't know if it's just because she looks smug. Because she does look very smug. Whoa, hey, where's the floor? Where have they gone? Yeah, she does look incredibly smug. And I don't really like that she's got so uppity so quickly. I just find that a bit, ooh. which is not a reason to favour like child murdering and all this stuff he was talking about, but there we go. Cages for people are a good idea. Even the stars agree. Yes. I like his sassy hip thrust as well, like Kim said earlier. It looks like we've covered all the important topics, and your stars favoured my vision 4 out of 7 times. Now, what I would call a resounding victory. I think you mean to say not there. Not and now. Very opposite words. He doesn't even trust me now. But he's right not to trust me, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, you know, he's got probably better attunement to what's going on. Not what I would call a resounding victory, since they favoured mine only 1 time less. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Aren't you content with it? I am not. I mean, I didn't think you would be. Do you want the stars to confirm my victory? Is this Clippy saying, are you sure? I do. Huh. I'll grant your wish to be laughed at twice in a row. The sass. Say, stranger, who between us must lead the people? See, I mean, even after all that, we still just pick. So what was the point? To make us think, I suppose. Fine, I did thinking. Are you happy? Right, we're going to give you tears because that's what you deserve. But I'm not going to change my mind. I'm going to stick with him because... Yeah. Are you content now? I am. I get... Oh, God, you look angry. Then there's nothing else to say. I suppose possibly, yeah. If you gave like 7 out of 7 to them or something. I, known as the first hunter, am the new leader of the people. Fear me. Can you imagine if she just unhinged her jaw? It just like consumed him. Ugh. Let the people meet their chief. Okay, good luck. Hope it goes well.
And you came for no apparent reason. Did you even know who you were?
Weird.
Were you running away?
No.
Were you trying to change? Were you trying not to? But what still puzzles me after all this time is, why did you come to me?
Did who you are? Are you just a flame? Bedtime. I think we deserve bedtime. It's been a long day. A harrowing day. There's been a lot of thinking done. Bonk. Still don't trust it. Every time. Okay, let's just check there's nothing. I mean, I'm assuming that we have now got a full wall. Because it doesn't look like there's really space for anything else. Unless there's something at the top, like a big triangle, but... I guess we'll find out. We cannot loot. We cannot bones. Hello, who are you? Quick, there's no time for greetings. I need to dye my head kerchief for tonight's ceremony. I'm sorry, but I can't make up my mind on the colour. Which one suits me better? My life depends on it. My future, my happiness. Please give me a colour, quick. Is there some light relief after the last bit? The only answer can be crab. The one who's in a hurry wants to know which colour suits him better. Okay. So yeah, crab does mention red, doesn't it? I just want to see, like, what other... There is black, isn't there, somewhere? Was there not black? That's also got red on it. White. Green. Oh yeah, that one is... These ones are darker now. blue. But yes, we will go with crab. Because why not? Oh, actually, before we go with crab, I just want to see what the loot has to say about it. If anything. Oh, good point. What colour? The red plates will prevail. Is that a faction in the tribe? So if we make it red, he'll survive. Dun dun dun. I need to remind myself how to make a crab. It's a box and another box. Do we need to? I literally already forgot what it was. It was a box and another box, wasn't it? So, like, that. Not that. That's too many. God's sake. Let me leave. God, I swear to God, every single time. Fine. We'll go make it again. I mean, I have made a box, so that's not entirely dissimilar. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is just with 4, though. No. There we go. Crab. We have done made crab. And now it's gone paler, which is fine, because it means there's one left. Oh, actually, let's ask Bones what Bones thinks as well. Just in case Bones goes, I'd put my money on the blue team, or whatever. A is the food giver who takes care of the barn and divides its goods among the people. So we definitely want them to survive, because that's a good thing to do. Have you taken away? No, okay. I thought it had taken away the crab. My red impervious skin. I knew it! Red is my colour. I'll be amazed. You saved my life. You're the best. You're welcome. I'm so in debt with you. I'm your pal for life. Oops, I'm late. No time to say goodbye. Cool, okay.
I wish I could say I had always been waiting for you.
Okay.
That you were some kind of chosen one.
I'm not a chosen one? No.
But there was no prophecy.
Okay.
No waiting. No waving. It just happened.
Okay. Whatever you're looking at there, Neil, are you able to sort of tell how far through we are? Oh, it's bedtime. Okay, fair enough. That was a short day. Just the man with the colour hat. Hat colour, even. Because I feel like if we're sort of like, 3/4 of the way through. Yeah, it's got 4.5 hours, and I'm like, I don't know if that includes stream or waffle kind of thing. But we must be. Do I need to top up any more of them? The icicle. That would be really good if you could, because if there's a chance of finishing it, well, finishing one run through of it, I'd quite like to do that. Icicle. No, I don't want my phone. Go away. I'm not phoning anybody. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 2 5-star ships. That's a mammoth. That's not the icicle. Come on. They still have to resemble the thing. It's fine. I've got a picture of it should we need it again. We might not even use it. No, let me out. Right, who's at the door? Oh no, it's a whole tribe of people, look. What the... Look at his hair! Is it hair or eyebrows? There he is! We did it! Also, why is the bear on the left? There's like curly things in its ears that look like frog's eyes. And I was like, why is it cosplaying as a frog? Whoa! It's got a heart on his belly. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you're not the sharpest, are you? We salute you, soothsayer. Periwig. No, you're wrong. He's a star tamer. I heard it from the stranger who gives you something in exchange for something, and he is more trustworthy than you. No way, you're wrong. The first hunter says he's just a stranger. And the first hunter is more trustworthy than that stranger. No, you're wrong. The one who lied told me he's a doom hurricane. And hang on, you just literally said called the one who lied, and then say he's way more trustworthy than. Oh, can I take that back? Stop. Back. Okay, let's start again. We salute you, the one who's got names a bunch. We four are the most awesome ones among the people. Yeah, definitely. We used to be 5. Stop, that's not important now. Tell them about yesterday's ceremony. But he's got no arm, look. Is that because somebody's cut it off? Everyone met under the ceremonial tree. And we killed a horse. Us. And we bathed in its blood. Okay, cool. Is that what you're wearing now? That's neat. Disappeared. And we splashed to the songster's tunes. And the first hunter became our new chief. The chief who hunted. Good name. And it was like, whoa. 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 Have they all got, so has he got bandages on his ears, do you think? He's got a blindfold around his eye. He's had his arm amputated. And the pig seems fully intact. Have they all had punishments done to them? Unless maybe they are just things shoved in his ears. I don't know. That's why he's not here. So now that the people have a new chief, the time has come for the most awesome ones to have our chief. And our own incredible party. We've already caught a frog to play the horse's part. It will be like... Stop. Whoa. In a straight playthrough, this is 2 hours into a 4-hour video. So we're kind of halfway. We should do it on Thursday. Not, well, it won't be Thursday. We should do it next week, really, shouldn't we? There's no way I'm going to finish it tonight if this is the halfway point. We'll wait for the end of the day to come and then we'll close it because I do have work tomorrow and stuff, obviously, and meetings. So, yeah. Thank you for checking that, though. Let's all tell the one who's got names a bunch why you think you must lead the most awesome ones. I'm always happy, and the teacher says that happiness should be foremost. I must be foremost. I never let anyone shut me up, and the teacher says our voice should always be heard. Okay. I take my time to ponder before I speak, and the teacher says one should always think first. I like you. As for me, I don't need anyone to tell me why I should be a leader. Okay. Now you, the one who's got names a bunch, choose a star and give it to the new chief of the most awesome ones. Okay. I will do that, but first I want to ask my musical instrument what it thinks. No trembling hand ever set the right way. Okay. So the rabbit seems a bit trembly. Oh, these are kids. Okay. Poor kids. If they only knew one of them will die soon. Okay. Because we made that law stick around, didn't we? We kept that law going because we chose the new chief. So that's cool, I guess. Okay, so we just pick any of them. So we'll pick squid because we'll use squid. I am gonna give it to the one who thinks. Who thinks first because I think that's the most valuable thing here. The stars chose me. I'm chief. Whoa. No, they said behind, and you always leave me behind when we run. I must be chief. Woe me. No, they said it crouches, and I always have to crouch in our secret. I didn't even think about what the message was. I just gave it. I thought it was just give him the thing. I always have to crouch in our secret den. I must be chief. Woe me. No, they said spits, and I'm the best spitter. Not a good reason. I must be chief. Woe me. I am chief. I am chief. I am chief. Stop. Is there any one way to solve this? Chief? Tomorrow, when the sun sets behind the barn. Bring your own sticks and stones. Whoa. 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 What is this, like Bill and Ted? What? Oh. Are we really doing this? God, I swear to God, if those three beat him up, I will not be happy. Good news, everybody. Somebody else has arrived in the cave. It's... Wow. Who are you? Who are you? An owl? It's a bit chilly outside, don't you think? I don't know, I never leave. How's life? A very wide owl. I'm not yawning at the game, I'm just yawning because I'm always tired. This is not how you start a conversation with someone you never met before, is it? Sorry. I don't get to talk to people that much. I'm the eye on the tree. People's night lookout. Okay. I wake up when everyone goes to sleep and I rarely climb down from my hut on top of the ceremonial tree. They will, that is true. Oh my god, I forgot. We've made some terrible choices, but I feel like we didn't have a choice in the terrible choices. Boring. Ever since our late chief died, there's like night movement. I mean, hunters. Not all of them, but maybe half of them. You see there? That's not how you spell supposed, but okay. To be loyal to the chief who hunted, aren't they? Then why do they visit the good-for-nothing's hut late at night? Rebellion? I know they're up to something. But then again, I mean, I like the idea of protection and tradition of the chief who hunted. And I like an equal sharing, just like we always did. And cages. He's much better than the good-for-nothing and our selling idea of selling kids. It's not much point getting angry at it, is there? But on the other hand, there's someone I'd love to bond with. Oh. Cheesy, huh? You're not talking how I expected you to. He's the food giver who takes care of the barn and distributes food among the people. I mean, who wouldn't want to mate with the food giver, right? Like, that's the person you go to, surely. He puts my daily food in a small box tied to a string every dusk just when I wake up. He smiles at me while I pull the string and then waves and goes to sleep. I mean, surely you can see that you're living opposite lives and you'll never be able to be together, but yeah, okay. We've never talked to each other. He sleeps when I'm awake and he's awake when I sleep, except during ceremonies. During the last ceremony, like all ceremonies, I climbed down from the tree. You just fly down? Like all ceremonies, no one looked at me. Except the food giver, who stared at me all the time. A red headkerchief, bright as the setting sun. And I looked at him all the time, and my spirit watered. I talked too much and I lost you, didn't I? Sorry, lack of practice. Thing is, if I want to be loyal to my principles, I must give away the hunters who conspire against the chief who hunted. But if I want to fulfill my heart's desire, I must shut up and favour a shaddy. Okay, now you're getting lazy. Come on. Like a freaking spell checker would have picked that up. A shady conspiracy on behalf of the good-for-nothing. Cheesy, eh? Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit now. Should I follow my principles or my heart? Tradition or novelty? The chosen chief or the conspiring one? Oh, God. I don't know how to answer this. Okay, Lute, will you guide me? I mean, you will, but will you guide me in the way that I'm thinking I want to try and go? No progress without change. Okay, that's pretty clear. We need to let the shady conspiracy continue, I guess. I will check with Bones, though. Bones? Bones will probably say the opposite, really, surely. The eye on the tree is not important. Choose the best for the people. I thought as much. I mean, they are kind of important. They do look out for danger. Just saying. The question is, with what we have, how do we convey this? So we want heart and novelty, really, if we can get heart and sort of... I still don't think this means anything at all. Frog. Where was the... Why can I never find the one that mentions... It mentions something about heart. It's like the most positive one in the whole thing. And I can never find it. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Not that one. That one. Because it's attached to the scorpion's tail, I never notice it. I mean, does it give us the answer that we need? I don't really know if it does. The wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom. New truths into our hearts sounds like novelty to me. It also has the word heart in. So I'm gonna pick that in the absence of like having any clue whatsoever. New truths into our hearts. I guess I know what to do, given that the chief who hunted speaks of tradition, and the good-for-nothing brings new ideas. I won't give the good-for-nothing's conspiracy away. I choose the good-for-nothing and their idea of bonding and freedom, and the food giver. I'll follow my heart and curse myself for betraying my principles. Okie doke, you do that. I hope it works out well. Cheesy. I hope it works out well for you.
At first, you didn't even notice I was there. Most people fail to see.
Oh my god, are we meant to have
what's
looked at the ceiling or something?
just above them, or below them,
Okay, fine.
or around them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were no exception.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Where are you? What are you? Are you all these green... Oh, no. Well, you see, you've left me on a cliffhanger now, and I feel like that's something I should get up and look. How are you? Why are you? When are you? Is there something? There's nothing on the ceiling. It's too dark to see anything on the ceiling anyway. And we can't see through the floor, so... Unless she is sort of like embodiment of stars or something. All around you. I would like to hide in my tent, please. Oh, okay, let's leave that there, shall we? Quite a lot to process. Quite a lot of strong topics, I guess. All brushed upon in an otherworldly kind of way, so it's fine. It's like it's not the real world. It's not like we're actually doing child trafficking and all that stuff. That's not happening in the real world. So, God. But yeah, I'm glad I've come back to it. I think it helped having forgotten most of what I did already, and stuff. And it's nice to know that we are about halfway through it, because that feels like that's the kind of sort of length of things I want to try and play more of, is like things that are maybe 2 streams long, or 1, but ideally no more than 2, to sort of rattle through some things and just experience some more stuff, really, that I own. That I literally own. And have never experienced. Or have not experienced properly. Shall we say? Let's just have a quick look over here. Yeah, there is nobody on for raiding. The otters are on, the kittens are on, Saribot is on, and there's some like bird feeder critter things that I watch sometimes. Not very often. I should probably unfollow most of the things I follow, because I don't watch a lot of the stuff that I follow. But yeah, thanks very much for coming by. This week is not a Thursday off week, so I cannot stream tonight. I don't like raiding the animal stuff. It just feels kind of empty when you get there. It feels a bit flat, sort of thing. I'm just checking the calendar. Oh my gosh! So next Sunday is February. Who knew? Not that I have anything happening on the 2nd of February, but it's still a mild surprise. Neil will be thrilled to know that, because it'll mean that January is over. Finally! Yeah, it's gone really quick for me, January. I think possibly because I was in Cardiff last week, that really accelerated time quite a lot. Not just because Doctor Who was filmed there, but just travel always does. It makes time go past much more quickly. And yeah, I always find that January seem to go by really quick. I know there's the whole meme about like, oh, welcome to the 8,724th day of January. It's going on forever, and I'm like, really? Because it always feels like it's gone like that to me, even though it's one of the 31-day month. But it is what it is. I guess it's what you're doing and what's going on around you that. I mean, you say half of it is holiday. I had 1 day's holiday. 1, like the first. That's the only holiday we get as standard. So the rest of it has been normal for me. But yeah, still be fast. I guess the project work that I'm involved in is has really ramped up as well this month. So being involved in that so much has made the working days go by a lot quicker as well. So that's helped and stuff. And I've been doing a lot of creative stuff behind the scenes, which I still haven't finished in time to release, but hope to get out before the end of January. I really want to get it out before the end of January, because otherwise it's going to become irrelevant. But there we go. They couldn't get back to school quick enough, and now half term is in 3 weeks. Enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, I need to plan out when I'm going to go and see my nephew, visit my new nephew. Probably Probably it'll be March, because this project that I mentioned finishes at the beginning of March, so I will probably take a week off or something after that to go over there and visit him and stuff. Not just him, not exclusively him. I will visit the other family that live there as well, like the nieces and the parents and my parents and stuff. But predominantly to welcome the new Simba and stuff. I already posted him gifts and stuff, so that's all done, taken care of, ticked off the list. Only you, bring me the baby. you can all go away now. Here is the baby. Oh, the baby is crying. Take it back. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I hope he's cute. His name's Seb. I'm like, that's like the best name. I'm so chuffed when they called him that. I'm never going to get over it. Which will only make sense to those of you who know my Formula One allegiances. But yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, I guess I will see you next Sunday. There's no reason why I shouldn't. We will endeavour to finish this. If it turns out that maybe we need to start it a little bit earlier to make sure that we finish it, then I'll probably do that. We'll try and I'll consult Neil and what he's looking at and try and gauge it from that. But yes, until then, have a great evening the rest of the evening, and have a great week ahead, and I will see you next time. Where is my end? Do you think my stream deck will let me end the stream? I guess we'll find out. I'm going to press the button and see what it does. Catch you later. Bye now. It is not doing anything! It's not doing anything! Like, the fuck, stream deck? Oh my god. It's making me look stupid. Catch you tomorrow, Kim. And yeah, catch everyone whenever in Discord. Bye for now.